Alright, welcome in everybody. Welcome to session 13. Always good luck. Session 13 of Symphony of Storms. Season 2. It always feels like we're lying a little bit. Session 3 years in, we've had 13 sessions.
Whoops.
It's a long one.
Bad schedule,
Yeah.
bad schedules. Or long sessions, who knows?
Yeah, just very long sessions. Alright, well, we're going to get started in a moment in our typical way. As you notice, we've now got the... Mel, you're here again. Hey. My hand doesn't quite hit you. So it's fine. We've got a sidebar here, so you guys do have some stuff there. I haven't made the ones with the stats yet. Those take fucking ages to do, so... But they will get added at some point. You've just got your descriptive ones in there at the moment. But it's something. There we go. Enjoy that.
Fire.
Oh, don't worry about the my recent rolls.
I saw those. No, I was kind of.
Oops. You
What have you been doing? 40d10, yes? Just checking.
Yeah. I think. Anyway, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You just roll the things sometimes.
It's-
look at all that shit up there, like a 3d8x. Like, what does that even mean?
Is,
That was like end of last session.
Is the mention of "it's fine, don't worry about it" also in the bingo card for Ty?
Oh, it's all gone.
Ah, no. I was reading that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's definitely. Is that like the freebie on the bingo card? Don't worry about it for Ty.
You know what? I should put that on. That's actually a good shot. That is a great shot putting that on a bingo card. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
All right.
Go on.
Let's start off in our traditional fashion. Let's get a D100 from everybody.
Hey, Ty bingo with us.
At some point when I find it.
Chat slays all party. Got a 24. Mr. Yumi. 88. Good.
Eight.
Holding.
Oh, hey guys, I got new.
Oh,
I got new dice. Look at this. They're kind of a little bit cooler.
You got new dice? Show these new dice.
Yeah, I already just rolled them. You should watch. You should look.
Well, your roll is like not visible for us to begin with.
No, it's there, right? See.
I can't see your dice.
Roll your fucking dice again now.
All right, here you go. There you go. Look, like nice,
Oh,
nice,
That's
dark
some
red.
nice dice.
That's cool, that's cool.
I feel like that. I feel like this sort of like represents also the time Magak has now been in this campaign. You know, the start it was sort of like a brighter, fresh red, and now it has become like sort of darker, you know, more matured.
You've dried up with blood.
Yeah, sure. could say it's like that too.
All right. Beautiful. Would anybody, before we end this, like to volunteer to do a recap for us? I know that you
Me.
all have lots of ideas as to what's going on right now.
Well, it doesn't look like anyone really wants to volunteer, Ty. I don't know.
It's never. It's just me. It's always just me.
Okay, yeah, I could probably just ask Mel, would you like to
Yes.
volunteer? Perfect.
I've become partially addicted to this shit. Like,
He
Stockholm.
doesn't want it? Oh, that's so weird.
Just before you do, I want to say two things. Make sure you all tune in next week for Raven's Retribution. It's important that you're here. Don't read too much into what I'm saying.
All of us. What the fuck?
Everybody. I mean, just everybody. And two, I fucked up my
When's that
scheduling for the
game?
last 2 weeks due to certain things going on. But tomorrow, 100%, we're doing the last thing that we raised our goal for, which is the Drunken Lore stream. So feel free to tune in tomorrow and come learn some of the secrets. There's certain things that have been put on sticky notes that I'm going to be like, don't tell anyone this. But
Are players invited?
yeah, anybody can come. I mean, it's up to
Okay.
you. It's up to you. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Take it away, Mel.
Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Last session, we were still in the middle of combat. We were in that freaky parallel future vision dimension. In front of that gate where we all fought hell and we were now fighting beastly, chaotic chaos creatures of evil. And it was going so like good until it wasn't going good, and also it fell apart. But it seemed alright, because as soon as we all died, we woke back up on the dead pool, on the ship, which is not where we went to bed that many sessions ago. Which was very weird. Alpha's there, Cornell's there. Yeah, cool that he is still around. Meets his sister is likely there too. So that's all very cool. What else can I say? You guys. We had a new person on what we were later going to introduce, but most importantly, the strangest thing is supposedly 4 days have passed, and we were just doing things during that, but we had no control or memory of it. So that was super weird. Lots of people very confused, very confused. A little bit alarming, in fact. But apparently, according to Arthur, we were pretty normal. Maybe a little bit nicer than usual. I don't know. Maybe she's just saying that to fuck with us. But she thought we were actually at first like fucking with her. Like, you're just messing. But no, we actually missed 4 days of our lives now. Wild thing. Wild thing. But otherwise, we seem fine. No physical harm. Some of our items are still gonna be used in the fight, so that kind of sucks. But hey, I guess that's how it is. But the strange things to be happening. But like before we got really into meat of things of trying to think of what happened, Alpha sort of revealed that Melgak has returned. He apparently popped back in just a night ago. And, there was a lot of hubbub back then too, and no one fucking remembers it, so most people rush up, the rest follow, the posse, the new guys, so follow confused and excited too, and there he was, Melgak, at the wheel. His cloak billowing, his hair flowing in the wind, it was majestic, it was great, and he was sort of like, hey guys, what's up? Since, he already went through that last night, the whole regrouping thing, and everyone sort of rushed him. It was very nice and cool. Yumi cried. It was pretty nice. It was pretty cool. And then he also just revealed that, you guys were there, and it was very dramatic. But we didn't get too much talking there though, because... Well, the session ended. Yumi did sort of explain what happened to them though, the last 4 days, I guess. So what he knows. So that is indeed very strange. But yeah, we didn't get too much talking. Most of the session was fighting still. We were still like doing like lair actions and shit. So it was quite the thing. But the session ends with us sort of reuniting. Melgak being back there, he looks fresh as ever, has 4-day vacation, he's doing great, And we are back here. On our way, by the way, if that wasn't clear, we are on the dead pool right now, on our way to the Valley of the Mage. Right? Is that what it's called?
Valley of the Mage.
Oh, blood. I have like wizard. No, it's not the Valley of the Wizards. Valley of the Mage.
Valley of the Wizard.
Yeah. Valley of the Mage. Yeah, I quickly checked it. Valley of the Mage.
It's the one
which is where we are supposed to find Qualish's lair and get a robot from it.
Sorry.
Something like that.
Very shortened. There's more details to this, but yes. Not important right now. But yeah.
Amazing.
Sorry, people.
Oh,
you people messaging me. All right. Not all of you, just not two. All right. Would anybody like to add anything to that recap? I think it was pretty good. Any notes? pointers for Melgag?
It really show more enthusiasm that you want to do the recap next time. We almost missed it.
I do think that it will continue to be very entertaining, that all of us really want to know what happened between sessions. And we're about to ask Mel all these questions like he knows.
Yeah. You gotta fill in the blanks now, buddy.
Stabbies,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, stabby cat.
Serious session today. Serious session today.
Everyone
Oh,
else.
shit.
He's drinking his fucking OJ as well instead of, the usual. He's drinking just to be fresh.
Gotta get that
It's my-
energy.
That's my Yumi gazpacho.
That is some weird gazpacho.
Very orange like.
That's,
Put it in a blender.
that's
I got some vitamins in there.
still not how that works. But
Hell no. I hate that
that's
shit.
fine. Let
Now
me
you
see
should try and make gazpacho on stream just to show you what
I
it's
mean,
like.
I've been trying to do
Pro
Spanish, inspired stuff, so that would make sense. The only problem is I really don't like gazpacho. I'm just like, no, I'm not a big fan of soup in general. Anyway,
What the fuck? Not a soup guy.
all right, cool. Okay. Obviously, we left off last time with the whole scene with Melgag, and especially because we've had a week off, I think we need to redo a little bit of that, just getting into it. Also, there was a small point that we realized made no sense, just with the timeline.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah,
now, or
basically,
dive in?
basically, last session I said something like we did already things in Saltmarsh, which didn't make sense because in hindsight I realized Maggot actually would have been only back for one evening, like yesterday basically. And yesterday we were already in the air on the ship, like on this way. Like he wasn't actually, he didn't return back in Saltmarsh, he returned on the ship. So when he said so, like, yeah, we did this and that, and there was a whole party and whatnot, that didn't happen. That none of that happened. The time didn't make sense, and like,
on the ship then, right?
No, I think it was because it was probably very late. And there was not as much we were doing, and we would have probably I would have just for convenience sake say, we should wanted to do this today, and it didn't come to that yet.
The big bombastic introduction you have just experienced last night, and then you experienced it again exactly the same
Yeah,
way
kind
the
of,
next morning.
yeah. And then we basically last night, and I would have basically sort of said yeah, we just we wanted to talk about the things then today, because it was very late, and that was fine and we agreed upon, and I guess now I have to agree upon it again.
Oh boy.
All right, perfect. So with that said, we're going to rewind ever so slightly to the moment that you are effectively below deck of just... Good luck, everyone. To the point where you are effectively below deck. You have already had your conversation with Atha. You've found out that, it's that moment of oh, he's upstairs, steering the ship, and the what?
Flow.
Before we get into this, just before I go. Does anybody have any questions? Because I understand this may be a little bit confusing. Just final. No, cool. All right.
Good.
In this moment, just unpause the game. You are all free to move. Oh, dang, it doesn't have to go down. You are all free to move as you. Sorry, I already had.
Wee!
Is anyone else doing their homework really late?
I can't believe it. Guys. Anyway, no, fully believe.
I can't imagine that I get strays from this as well somehow. It's kind of crazy.
Numad's there.
I meant like, no, I'm getting messaged as well for the whole what other people doing like right now. I was like, God.
Well, the thing is, you would know this shit because you've been around
it's just
for
like,
it.
God damn it! No, I know my time
very
feels
true.
like this. Message me that earlier.
Everyone blow up his messages. All right.
It's been a couple weeks since I thought about it.
Malgak, I've just given you an
Yeah.
inspiration. I'm going to give everybody a free inspiration today. I know a lot of you already have one, but effectively you get a kind of a second one, so make sure you use it. The reason I'm giving you all this is because everybody's got their cameras on, and I always enjoy that. So,
Hell yeah.
for making the effort.
We use these moments sparingly so we can all get an inspiration.
I was really confused as to why you asked me because it's not like we put them on stream. I sure as shit hope I'm not on stream right now.
It's more fun this way. I'm very
Oh.
sad every time Ty doesn't have his cam on. You know,
You just tell me, because I often just forget what I'm setting. So I will have,
I'm never sure.
I'm always
Share
having my
it.
camera. Yeah, because I'm always on stream. Like, I just sometimes forget to share it here. But yeah.
Mm.
Father Pudding says he can see you all. He's lying. He can't. You're not on stream. You're fine. Either way, we're good.
Can see it all.
You are below deck. You have just found out that Malgak is back, but it also leaves a moment of hesitation in your mind or a momentary confusion because it also has the added meaning that you have all effectively lost 4 days of memory.
Well,
You don't know
lost
why?
is one word to put it, but the other way to put it is we never experienced 4 days.
What's the difference?
I guess it lost
think
means
lost.
you experienced them and you forgot them.
You did
If you never
experience them. You just don't
experienced them,
remember
you really lose it.
experiencing them.
Yeah, no.
That's exactly what happened to us.
Yeah. Your characters were there. Stuff happened. I promise you. You just don't remember. I'm doing this in a very immersive way, basically.
Fuck you.
But you did exist for those 4 days as your characters. You were in Saltmarsh. You set sail. Anything that you wanted to do, we can cover that today, and it will have happened. As I mentioned last time, Yumi was still getting his reading in. I have not just gone, no, didn't read for those 4 days. That would make me a terrible person.
That would hurt a lot.
However, in this moment, as you rush up, you see and feel as the wind blows down through the corridors of the Deadpool. As you make your way up onto the upper deck, you realize that you are flying over the landscape. For those of you that have some grounding in sort of survival, good navigational skills, maybe a little bit of cartography skills, you already know that you've passed over the Dreadwood from something Atha told you, and thus you are currently somewhere over the region of Krillor. For those of you that don't know, that is the westernmost part of Kierland. It is still technically part of Kierland. It is a fairly independent part from the rest of Kierland. They are. Stabby just went red, so I know he's brought up the great
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
It is fairly independent of the rest of it.
See that?
A lot of gnomes.
I'm not looking at them.
A lot of gnomes living in this area.
Very
and
hilly.
a lot of trade done. Very, very
of good
mineral
hills.
rich from the nearby Yognuts and the mountains. A lot of minerals. So very naturally rich land as well. I'm going to leave that up to you. If you think you know the area, if you're good at navigation, whatever, you would know that roughly where you are at this point. But as you rush up, Malgak, you see all of them rush out. Obviously, for you, this moment is very confusing as they all like bundle out from below deck at once, all looking excited, confused, at least excited to, to some meaning in the word. Give us a very quick description of what Malgak looks like in this moment, just, majestically steering the Deadpool through the
Majestically,
sky.
he's doing exactly that. The wind is catching his hair. His cape is billowing. Curiously enough, in the opposite direction where the wind is going, because it's magical. It's billowing the other way. He's never gotten that thing done correctly. Like, not once. It's always like the opposite way. It makes sense.
Why is this man steering the ship when he's got no sense of indirection?
Never had it. Never had it once. Always was confused by this. No, he's looking rejuvenated. You can only say, like, since the last time you saw him. Before he got horribly stabbed and was in a fight with a god, I mean, you know, of course that would have left him pretty bruised and battered, but already before that, you can tell now, it seems his hair gotten a little bit longer, clearly, you know, he has a little bit more of a beard, his amulet shines brightly in the light, seemingly reflecting it much more vividly. He has the armor that you can see, and he looks good. You can tell without asking. He looks really, really good. You know, like not like, you know, just like healthy. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Happy, healthy,
Alive.
contented.
Yeah, he has a smile. He's enjoying the wind. He's looking forward to wherever the hell you're flying. You know. And he seems like a sort of old but new him, you know.
Nice. You all billow out onto the upper deck, and you sort of spill out, almost tripping over each other as you get to this. As you get to this point where you are currently on the map, and there's just a moment as you all pause, and I imagine all eyes at this point are on Melgak, who just looks back at you. And
It's like eyebrow raise, like. Morning!
Throw me.
I throw Yumi at the captain.
Oh!
And immediately stomp up myself up there.
Well, I got fucking knocked off my ass. I did suddenly not expect this. I'm not even getting a deck save for this one.
Horns first.
Yeah, God.
That's really him!
We're gonna
He's alive. He's alive.
Oh,
I can't believe it!
I know.
Fuck you for making us believe he was dead!
So that's what he
I
looks
thought
like.
he was. Honest.
Setting back up. Here you go. Put Nazimi back on its feet. Oh, well, what did I deserve that for?
You're back!
What do you mean you're alive? You were temporarily dead.
I was. It was actually quite wonderful.
When did you get back?
Oh, just last evening.
Ooh.
Y'all were very tired. It was like in the middle of the night. I just kind of popped out of Yumi's bag of holding. It was quite awkward.
Sorry,
Yes.
a lot of stuff in there.
There's a lot of space, to be honest. It was very difficult with my limited amount of air to find the exit, though.
Just
It
go
was
up.
a little bit scary, but no, I got it. I managed. It was very funny though,
nice.
and y'all were very tired, so we skipped the conversations for today. I guess this is just you guys having a good sleep, you know?
No, we just got back.
Like, literally. Like, we've just discussed it with Alpha. We've been missing, 4 days?
Actually,
4 days.
I just remembered. Actually, Jürgen wasn't there because he has still the condition that if he sleeps, he's fucking dead for 8 hours. So Jürgen wasn't there last night. He was still asleep.
I haven't
can't wait-
been able
we
to
still can't
confirm
make
whether
it.
or not I'm suffering from their condition still, but...
All right, okay, maybe not. We will figure it out next time you go to sleep. Anyways, no, it's also wonderful to see you guys again. What do you mean you came back just now? I mean, you have been on your way for the last like 3.5, 4 days.
We were, like, in Niflheim first. We saw the halls of Valhalla, and like, all the Enhar were fighting.
I was there for that.
Ragnarok.
No.
Like, everything was ending.
Oh.
And then we went through this portal that was opening up in the walls of Valhalla. And then we were back in Niflheim in front of the portal where, we fought hell.
Yep.
Guys, I know the Helheim trip has affected us all. You know, bad dreams can really happen to that.
No.
But
No, I was there.
Yeah. She wasn't there last time.
yeah,
How would she know?
Right? And Numat
is
was
true.
there too.
Mm-hmm.
Numat was there too. And he was
Yeah, you might tell him. Tell him.
Go on, Numat, tell him. Numat,
Have
come
a
on,
conversation
Numat.
with him and
Listen,
introduce
it's
yourself.
true. That's all he said. It is true.
Oh man.
No, he
word.
introduced me. He already did all that last night. Actually,
No,
He was
don't
the
take
only
this
one
away
who
from me.
He already talked to me in detail. Actually, he stayed around. You know.
Ah, well, I didn't hear it, so again.
No. We don't need to repeat that with Numat.
Fine.
Oh, it really happened. It was like Ragnarok. It was weird. Like I don't even think it was the real deal.
No.
It was something else.
It's like a collective vision or a dream, I guess.
But remember
But,
when I got us?
and it happened.
Remember when I got us lost for 100 years?
Yeah.
It was like that, but like deja vu. You know? We did it. It's like real, not real, something strange. Paylor was like above us, dead,
and
or like
exploded here.
lying there dead, looking
Oh.
for attention. I
My
don't
my
know.
condolences, Threadless. I guess it didn't happen actually, so
No, he's still
doesn't
alive.
matter.
I don't
Yeah.
think that bit's true.
No, it was very true.
She
She
all
would say
changed.
that. She
She
would
would
say that.
He's a terrible liar.
No, I didn't see that. I got pretty good perception.
All right.
We're looking now.
I don't want to hear any more of this. So I'm going to go downstairs and look after the patient.
Yeah, you do that, Tedros.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't hear from me for a while.
Okay.
Bye.
Please.
Matt says, I'm gonna go check on Kalidra.
I don't know what's wrong with him. He's normally so talkative.
Maybe
Right?
you disappear.
He's so
Grand
eager
entrance.
to like converse with us, and now
Okay,
he's
make
like
it myself.
dying away from us.
Delete him. Delete him.
I think maybe the fanboying just ended when he realized who you guys were.
Ouch.
Wow,
No.
Sophie. All right,
Kind of painful, Sophie.
Yeah, she does that all the time.
like
All the
I'm
time.
sorry.
I haven't gotten.
sorry,
gotten
you're not
to
like
know. It's
actual
fine.
gods yet, you know.
Yeah, this is
My
first
screen is black
impressions
and white
here.
now. He deleted him, and now my screen is black and white.
Really?
Yeah, even though I select Mergag, it's still black and white. And now it's back. I don't know why my color vision is dependent on the marks. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's weird. Anyways,
This is one of the curses for being brought back this soon.
well, having so many fucking characters. Well, that sounds all quite wild. So, I mean, if Yumi said, I believe Yumi if he says so. That's how that happened, definitely.
I'm a liar
Hold
over
on.
here.
If I were to say it, you wouldn't believe me.
No, I would
No.
believe you in a different kind of way. You know.
You mean you wouldn't believe me?
No.
Well, I wouldn't say it like that. I would say I would believe you, but I would probably have a little bit doubt about the sort of like academical level of detail that comes with that.
I'm
you
just
know.
better.
I didn't say that.
He said
Um,
academical level.
It's
Can't
just,
compete.
he's a professional wizard. He knows his magic. I would believe you that it happened, but I would, maybe think that maybe you still black and white time. Maybe you know. Anyways, it's wonderful to meet all you guys again, and
Yeah, well, this here.
I promise you guys. Oh,
Oh, you've met them already. That's right.
yes,
Yeah,
no,
well,
I did.
so-
Well, we can
We
do that
haven't
all
been
again.
here. For them, it's the
No, I
first
understand.
time.
I understand.
I've been holding
Um,
it down for so long. Take over.
It's all right. No,
It's all you.
It's all right,
You
Yumi.
make
Yumi,
up
you
and all
did
this
great. You did great.
I need
You
a
did
break.
Great, Yumi.
Oh, no,
Welcome too
wait.
soon.
For like a week, you've already gotten so many gray hairs.
I promised you last night that we would have a nice talk, so I think we should do that right now. But
Covered
in a
so
nicer
far,
place. Let's go on the deck.
I think we're about to find out what we've covered so far.
then. Oh.
Breakfast.
You okay?
Sorry, who was that to?
The dagger. Because I wanted to
Dagger's
talk to
doing
him
fine.
before, and then the whole thing happened, and now I haven't been able to remember when or not I've talked with him.
He's fine now. He just looks at you a bit bizarrely. I'm fine. I'm here, ain't I? Is that not enough for you?
Yeah, no,
You want to go through all this
we missed a
again?
lot of. We lost track of a lot of time. Okay, so like I never got to talk to you after the whole ordeal that happened. You know, with everything.
I overheard a bit of that conversation. It seems like you might be missing Patches, but we spoke. We can talk again later if you want. But basically, you just made me join you for this outing.
Okay, buddy. Stay cool, alright?
Sounds tough. I wasn't part of that. You gotta tell me all about that, Jürgen. Oh, cool whistle.
Downstairs.
Let's get downstairs. There's a nice. Oh, sorry.
Before I continue downstairs and see if Airlove is here with us. I'm sure she would have come.
Ooh.
Her mouth.
Oh yeah, can you repeat that? Who are you referring to? I'm so sorry.
My Pegasus?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And even if she wasn't here, it's find greater steed, right?
Yeah, but you got time 10 minutes.
Yeah, if there's anybody NPC wise that you think should be here and is not on the ship currently, then please do let me know. I put a couple of key ones on, but likely I've forgotten some people.
Can I use the Andrea Thompson card and just say we have another guest on it that just wants to be let off at some point during the way? He was like, "Hey, I want to go to that place. You're on the way there. Could you just get me over there?"
Where are we on the way to again? Like
To the Valley of the Mage.
Ah, got it.
It's quite a distance. Quite a distance.
Going to
There's little
raid
places on
someone's
the way
lab.
there. Yeah.
We got lab key cards, so we're going to raid it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
could I just play that card and just? Like,
Yeah,
some
no,
random guy?
I will do that. I will bring them aboard in a moment. But you picked up somebody called Toto.
Hell yeah!
Good work. I'm going to change your card over, and then I will sort the NPC out in a moment.
We can do that later, maybe after the talking. Maybe he's like still asleep or something. Or they. I don't know who they are.
Oh, I see.
Do you see?
For someone from Twitch chat.
This is how Gets the saxophone playing ogre was born as well. But yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
really?
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
great.
Oh, they're not here, I guess. That's sad.
Picked up someone.
I thought we would have taken
Anyway.
those two guys with
I would love them to be here. Just saying, adventure, excitement.
Because I
No.
still need to talk with that guy who said he talked with my people.
Cool.
You
They're here.
knew
Then.
the
They
captain
are,
at the
they are
time.
below deck.
He was-
Yeah. Done.
The captain's orders was no.
You're not-
Because captain at the time. Don't take this away from me. They snuck on without me knowing.
Yeah.
I was reading
He
it.
probably got snuck on, helped by everyone else to get on this while you were looking away.
It's very easy to distract Yumi. You just put it like a book he hasn't read yet down, and he will automatically start reading it.
Are you going below deck?
Yes. If I remember correctly, last time there was a nice little room, I think, that maybe we can sort of gather around, and we're out of the wind, and I assume we're sort of, we're zooming right now, so maybe I'll just out of the cool air. You already had it, and then the cozy table. Yeah, well, I guess
The ship is gone! Ah!
either to the right, I guess, or to the left is the kitchen table.
Why not all the way at the front?
I think you mean the bow. Yeah,
chairs
pretty
and stuff.
cozy room.
I think this is also a different room than the last session we woke up.
There's
Yeah, we
several.
woke up before.
There's several
There's levels.
floors.
It's a
Here we
different
go.
floor.
Let me show you. Hang on 2 seconds. Don't move. So there's this one. There's the top deck that you're on, and then you can go. This is the deck down again.
I see.
And
This is
then-
where he woke up.
Let's do a thing. Oh.
And
No,
then this is like a
that's
floor.
too shabby. That's too shabby.
Well, this is the very
Okay.
bottom of the.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's actually a lot bigger now than it was before.
Ty, are all the walls in here
Oh,
wood?
That's my room.
Are all the walls wood? Yeah.
Wood. They're wood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Were you planning on something with fire?
I'm concerned. Please don't hurt with the shade.
Reinforce some walls.
Okay, I don't know what all these levels are. This seems kind of strange now.
That's all just the captain's quarters. It's just different. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's different. But either way.
Well, let's go.
I guess you can go to the top there, where the windows
goes
are. That's actually cool. So that's the section we can see on the top,
That's
where the windows are. That's actually really cool.
Risha.
I always thought you could just walk from the upper deck in there.
Yeah,
but
so
I guess the
I
upper deck
guess not.
is like a curve down or something,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
metal tip at the front.
Good to know. Good to know. So
Good.
will be sort of.
Cartography room.
It's also a chill viewing room and all that, you know? When you look at those two chairs.
But you got front row seats to whenever something goes really, really wrong at the front of the ship.
Hey, well, I didn't realize how big this place was. I really should go exploring sometime. And
It's a
like-
good ship.
Big boat.
Well, you know, I guess I have to reintroduce myself to you two. You know, looking at Sophie and Diva. I am, as you might have heard already, I'm Malgak. My previous name was Stravnik Trakaras. I'm from Sterich originally, which is just to the west of here. Actually, we're sort of flying past it soon. Lots of horrible shit happened to me. I got turned into an abomination, got like revived a couple times, and now I'm fine. But most importantly, and I've been very openness with all of you, with all my friends so far, and the most important people. I am a follower of Verima, a demon lord, in fact, a demon lord of blood and conquest. I've always been open with this since the very start. And I guess you should know this if you're traveling, which I understand. If you're traveling with me further, that I guess you should know this as well. I, in fact, after recent circumstances have been fully reborn as a demon as well. As you have some peculiarities, I might not look like it, but I guess I could explain this, could show this better than explain this, but. And he sort of like grabs his chin a little bit and opens his mouth, and there seems like suddenly and very rapidly shoots out this sort of like a needle-like like appendage, so like shink comes out, like almost like a dagger shoots out of his mouth. It's like black carapace, like, you know, it's jagged, and like he puts it back in. I'm certainly not human anymore. Wasn't since the start, since the Hollower got to me, if you have heard of her. Which I assume you're not all friends with, right, guys? They're not friends with the Hollower, right? Because I feel like you should have told me that.
I didn't ask.
No, I'm pretty sure Sophie is a friend of the Hollow. No.
I don't believe that.
Who?
See?
Yeah, she doesn't seem the type.
So wait, let me get this straight. You are an undead demon of blood and conquest.
No, I'm not undead anymore. I was once at one point.
So you're a reborn demon of blood and conquest.
I was a human, turned into a half undead, turned into a demon.
But you
Okay.
still, like, have a human soul, right? Captain?
I mean, I didn't check.
I think that's kind of the point of getting reborn from a different plane, is that it redoes your soul, doesn't it? Like it regurgitates
I would have seen
it.
something along those lines.
Yeah.
I mean, do
Rebuild.
you crave ultimate violence and the murder and bloodshed of all of us in this room?
Not much more than you do, Jürgen.
I mean, I don't
Well, in
suddenly
that case,
crave...
we are bonds, because I know.
I'm not suddenly the perfect being that everyone assumes angels are, just because I'm one, so...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, sure, it's just, you know, demons tend to be very particular, but I guess...
So do
Captain is a
angels,
bit
really.
unique in that regard. It's kind of weird, you know. We have a demon invasion, but so your deity isn't really part of that demon invasion.
Not that I have noticed so far.
They don't normally team up. They normally fight each other.
No, that is very unusual. You've clarified that multiple times. That is very unusual.
But the demons
I was honestly, when back then we found out, I was very scared to see my patron on that side. Thankfully, so far I haven't seen her. So, would have been real awkward.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, you would know better than most. Do you reckon the demons are dealing with the same problems that the heavens are dealing with?
I would not know.
I mean, if I understand right, the layers of the demonic realm are infinite almost, right? So
Supposedly, so are the layers of the heavens.
yeah, but God's
Well, I
dying,
mean,
that's
that's all fine and for speculation. I'm sure we can talk about that at some other time.
Metaphysical. Let's talk about.
Sorry, what?
Let's talk about the fact that you're back. I mean,
yes. I like maybe just like now that I've introduced myself. Now I'll sort of lean against the furniture here back here. So shoot any questions one at a time, though, not everyone at the same time. Maybe the new people here would like to know more things about me. I'm open book. I'm an open book. Go ahead.
So you're like the big leader, then?
Well, air quotes. Sort of have been a little bit. It's very difficult to lead this bunch, but I've been trying since the previous leader skedaddled and left me in charge.
that's the fancy guy we met over at the locked house.
Yes, I
haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, you missed him. You came back to the locked house. Yeah.
Oh, God,
so wait,
damn it.
Yumi is the replacement for the replacement lead.
No.
Yeah, I guess he was. I mean,
technically speaking, Captain Melgic is now captain because he was the first mate, or whatever you want to call it, quartermaster, I guess, but of the other captain. So he became captain, and then he made Yumi his other guy. So when Captain Melgic was gone, Yumi takes the place.
I decided that Yumi probably has gets both easily peer pressured, but also sort of the opposite at the same time though, and keeps everyone in check. It's kind of like Yumi's a very volatile little guy, which I love him for.
Do what I want.
And I thought like he would be the best one to, in my absence, if that ever happened, which did happen, be able to sort of keep the things online. Which, from the looks of it, we are currently going somewhere. I'm not quite sure. I didn't quite catch the details.
What do you
only know that we're going to the Valley of the Mage.
We're going to Yumi's house.
Yeah. No.
I'm excited for
that. No. We're going through it. We ain't stopping.
We are going through it right now.
Yeah, we're going to Qualish's laboratory.
Alright. Well, keep details for later as well. We're still in the sort of question phase for these.
So you made a pact with a demon?
Yes.
Huh.
She reached out to me when I was almost dead, and because of her, I'm still here. I was about to die on the operating table of the Hollow as she experimented on me. And when I sort of almost gave up and was just kind of happy to finally die after I don't know how long she ripped me apart, she reached out to me and made a pact, and I lived. She told me that some people would come by and should take that chance to escape, and then Kirim and Yumi and Jürgen wasn't there for that, but some other people arrived at the Hollow's place, actually to get someone else, Vale, who's not here anymore. And I tagged along and have been with them ever since.
So what's the actual deal then? You made a deal. I assume there's got like a contract or something?
There was never anything written, but I sort of hold the amulet. I'm supposed to collect blood of the powerful and the fated, which I've been doing ever since.
Oh. That doesn't... I'm not that powerful or fated, just to be clear.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I've not. There's no need for awkwardness there. I have not collected anyone else's blood here.
Yeah.
Not in that kind of way. There was a different situation. There was a different situation.
Just let it be known.
I just imbued my armor with it. You know, that's different kind of thing.
Wait, you gave him your blood?
I fit the category. I fit the category.
You see, the whole hell fight made me quite nervous, and I thought, like, maybe it's for, like, so that was the last thing for protection. I imbued my armor with.
No, I get it. You two can have a beautiful bromance together. It's fine.
Jürgen, I probably can't even, like, scratch you, even, like, if I wanted to, you know? Like, it was, like, it's not the point.
Listen to this guy. This guy's so tall. So, you know what we did to get him back, and he's acting like a drama queen?
I can't see you because the jet is bigger than you.
I really need all of my blood right now. I'm sort of getting over a very bad cold.
She's quite frail.
It's fine. I don't need any one of you guys' blood. I don't need it. No, I
I'm always here. You just gotta ask.
Important question though. Like, this has been nagging on me. That this whole rebirth thing, is this like a one-time thing only? Like, this was it?
I would be surprised if it happens again.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did it have anything to do with the fact that you sacrificed, like, Fenrir to her in the middle of that fight? The body of the Great Wolf?
I was expecting this question to come from someone else, but, you know, you ask it already. That's fine with me, I guess. Might be.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Verima didn't tell me. All right.
Animosity. Wow.
Hey, that is literally one of the more.
I could not be. I do not know if that was the reward of something else was, and
it was already dead. Already dead.
And you should have let it lay there, dead.
Heck no! It was in the way, and it was a great distraction. Saved our lives.
It was a. To clarify this to everyone here, and it was what I thought a necessity in the moment. Otherwise, I do not believe you would have gotten you, Jürgen, out of this. And we did. We managed. I sacrificed, in fact, my fucking life for that. So,
yeah,
I think it worked.
I'm just
Ava's
really
gonna
confused
step up.
about what's supposed to happen now.
Go ahead.
Arms crossed, and says, I didn't know at the time that you were a warlock or that you were a demon. I know that the first time we met on the battlefield, we had the same enemy, and we fought. And you fought valiantly and with a sass, quite humorously, that sometimes it sprang from the battlefield. One of my biggest regrets of that battle was I was not able to come and ensure that you walked away, even if it was limping with the rest of us. And for that, I offer you my apologies.
Thank you very much, Eva. I do not believe that's, you know, I know you did your best, I think. This is also the first time we actually get to chat, so, you know, it's good to meet you finally, properly.
So to reintroduce myself, my name is Ava. I am a shield maiden, a paladin of Heimdall, sent by Ty.
Oh!
Son of the Great Wolf.
Ah!
And on that note, regardless of your reasonings for doing what you did to the Great Wolf, I would like to know specifically where the Great Wolf ended up.
Yep.
Because at this point...
You see, I forgot that Ty and Fenrir are related, I'll be honest. I talked to Ty, he seems like a great guy. You know, I drank with him. I did not remember at the time that was the case. It was a very hectic fight, and I just saw a big dead wolf. I don't even recall the wolf's name at the time. Ooh. Well, I hope I don't meet him anytime soon. But no,
Ooh,
I
okay.
sent the wolf directly to my patron's lair, which is somewhere in the abyss. I don't think anyone can really tell where exactly.
No.
That's kind of the point of the abyss, I think.
There's like so many layers.
There's like a lot of them.
So many.
Bloody Fenrir.
It keeps moving, it
so
keeps
many of
growing.
this. Jeez.
We're not gonna have to go on some kind of side quest to get her back, are we?
Fenrir, well, I mean, he is dead, but it's still weird. Like, I don't know what's supposed to happen now. Originally, according to how Ragnarok's supposed to happen, it's Fenrir that goes and kills Odin and is then killed by Odin's son.
He was already dead, so that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is all supposed to happen.
No offense, I feel like this is an entirely different type of Ragnarok we're going through right now than what is supposed to happen,
Yeah.
described in like a legend.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
did
your
see parts
Ragnarok
of it
already
when we were on our little trip, though, because the snow and the cold was also in
I feel
Ragnarok.
like you could almost say like all the Ragnaroks of all the different cultures are kind of happening at the same time. It's sort of like a hodgepodge of apocalypses at the same moment.
It's kind of more of a curious question of which gods are still going to be alive at the end of it. Which ones are going to be dead.
We can only hope.
We it's not even confirmed where Loki actually is in this whole ordeal. We know Hel's dead, we know that Fenrir is dead, but Loki wasn't among them, but according to Hel, he did give power to the thing they summoned for. Just to confirm correctly, what the Hel summoned for was called the Rune Walker?
Weapon.
They just called the weapon, or I don't know. They had a name for it, right? Look at you, Ty.
Do not know, but I would actually like, before we go into all of that further, I would like to give these two more time to ask questions. I think they have a lot of them before we can go into all the shit that's been happening. Any more questions of you two? Like I said, I'm an open book. I've always been.
So is that why your room's full of null skulls?
No, that's just a hobby.
Oh.
Yeah, Thane actually gave those to me. It was a wonderful gift. They was actually quite beautiful.
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
Why shouldn't I?
Yeah? No, why shouldn't you need?
Any more questions?
At some point, we are going to need to get that body back, or something akin to it.
I feel like we
I
should
was
save
told-
Pelor first.
Well, yeah. Well, she said at some point.
I was told that the body of the Great Wolf needed to be respected, and I intend to keep some semblance of that.
Well, isn't it?
And I am
the
not
kind of-
saying.
Okay.
I am not saying we're packing up tomorrow or this minute to go into the abyss. But at some point,
The body of a dead
Hollower.
god is the dangerous thing.
what can you tell me about the Hollower?
The Hollower is a powerful lich, more powerful currently, I assume, than she ever was after that debacle at Burl.
Don't remind me.
Who has a horrible reputation for experimenting and hollowing people and things, as she puts it. She has a fortress in the Shadowfell, and she is the worst person I know. I wouldn't even call her a person. The worst thing I know.
Ty,
I hate her with a passion.
I remember being present at a conversation between Yumi and Salazar, where there was a mention of a lich, but I don't remember if she was named as the Hollower.
Good question.
I remember Lich and the Shadowfell were mentioned. Would it be enough to connect dots here?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it would have been the Hollow, wouldn't it? I can't think of any other name that you would have used. So yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
To just come back to Fenrir, I feel like we could maybe argue that it is a sort of you see, I saw it as a time when I used Fenrir's body to. I saw basically a dead god in front of me and, Jürgen in the back. For his life. I exchanged one for the other. I feel like that could have been seen as a sort of, last use of his remains. Isn't that a potentially respectful thing in a way? I won't actually say respectful. It's not like the best way of putting it, but I feel like that might have been like the best use of it.
I guess it depends what Jürgen does from now on. Whether his life was died in vain, or I don't know. It's on you, Jürgen.
I think we all sacrificed quite a bit to get Jürgen back there.
Yeah, I've been reminded of it. People of
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just came back yesterday. Okay, I wasn't. I apologize.
Have been reminding me on a daily basis. Dear God, that whole ordeal that we had to go through was not fun.
All I wanted to say is that basically, I saw my friend in the ice, and I saw a dead corpse, and I feel like I would have done it even if it wasn't Fenrir. I would have probably done it with anyone else if it would have meant like saving a friend.
Please forgive me, Melgak. I don't mean to hold accusations or allege accusations against you, and I understand your reasonings, and I accept what you are giving as a reason for what you did. That's not what I'm trying to. I'm not trying to not turn that down or say per se.
Undermine?
Yeah, undermine that in any way. What I'm saying is, for myself and what I want to accomplish is to get that back. And while I understand that it may be, I am saying that that's what I want to do. Do you understand?
I get it. Let's see if we can work something out.
I hold no ill will against you guys. I understand the situation. I was there. It was horrible.
Oh, that sword hurts.
I don't mean horrible. I mean the situation. Many people, 28 people died.
Oh yeah, no, I counted. I wasn't there for the last 8 or so, but mentally.
Yourself included.
Yes.
Arthur died.
What? Arthur?
Oh yeah. We brought her back the cool way.
We brought her back.
You died?
I mean, just for a minute.
I thought you were invincible.
No,
Fearless.
If it helps, Melgak, she bravely dove in after you did into the abyss of death.
She's clearly not invincible. I can see her.
That's so nice, Arthur.
What? I didn't.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I really appreciate it. I'm also sad that you died. That's but I guess you're fine again. So how did she come back?
The
The
skull.
cool way.
She? Right here.
Well, sort of I mean, sorry. Do you know how you came? It's
No,
they already said it.
Yeah. Well,
They already said this.
we're gonna use it for you, but you weren't dead. The collector told me you weren't dead. In about a week you would come back. So then we were like, hey,
I like the collector.
let's get Atha back. And there she is. She is an important part of us, and we like her.
I
Sometimes.
literally cannot imagine this adventure without her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't die super quick.
Whoa.
Speaking of adventures...
Well, we died with you there too, so.
Yeah. But slower.
So what are you planning on doing
Yes.
now then? You coming with us?
I could not really jump off the boat, can I? I mean, I could. I might survive it. We're not that far up yet.
He's the captain again, because I sure as hell ain't doing it anymore.
Well, everyone's
Yeah, just
basically been
continue
saying
doing
that
the
you
thing.
are the shit, so... Yeah.
A little bit. I can see that.
I mean, he's the captain of the ship originally, so if he...
By veterancy. No, honestly, less by merit. More by veterancy.
Yeah.
Hey,
But we're just
don't
gonna
say it like
continue
that.
with our
Yeah.
path towards the Valley of the Mage, I assume, and we gotta.
All right, just real quick. Any more questions before we get to that? Any more questions you
Well,
two
I
have
can't
specifically?
think
So-
of any.
So you were part of you were in the Shadowfell as part of the Hollowers set of individuals that she was experimenting.
Yes, she experimented on for who knows how long. I got basically how this series of events happened. I was in. I actually forgot the fucking name of the thing, but I was in my hometown. I was guarding a tower. I was a tower guard there, and I got ambushed and kidnapped by Durga, sold as a slave to the Hollower, and then for I don't know how long she experimented on me while I was very much awake, for countless moments and times and hours. And then when I was about to die because the experiment was about to fail, my patron, Verima, saved my life.
Did
The Hollow
Durgar
believed
have
the experiment to be a success, and, well...
there are Durgar that have contact with the Hollower?
Not directly to her. No, it was... See, the Hollow has two little, like, goons that, like, always show up and be all smug and shitty with their fucking shit-eating grins. And I hate them! And they're like, oh, they're superior. Oh, look, we are so cool. We're so much better than everybody else. We follow the Hollower. And these two, you know, they do all her bidding and all the sort of most of the contact with the other side. But they work for her. And they suck. She has a whole fucking castle of people, like, that are all different levels of fucked in the head. There's like a big garden, and there's like a big sort of, there's a big garden, and you know, there's a big sort of, what's it called, a shambler with a little more personality that keeps sort of mulching corpses into the ground, and like for compost and whatnot, for whatever the whole one needs. There's a little sort of north of that, I remember, is a little sort of stage room where there's a piano with a bench of some sort that plays it, and I don't know what her exact deal is. There's a doctor, there's a priest, there's all sorts of people in there, and I hate them all.
Is there a phylactery in there?
I would not know. I don't think she showed me. Or maybe I saw it, I just didn't know it was a phylactery.
Do you
I could not
believe,
tell.
Yumi, that we need to absolutely destroy the Lich in order to get the Sun Crystals back?
If we don't want her to return, yeah. She's gonna come after us because...
Absolutely.
We'll steal from her and she'll be like, hey, I need those for my plans. Plus, I don't like being stole from. And
She also knows where we live.
yeah, she knows we live in Saltmarsh. So, yeah.
She has been, her followers, her goons have been there.
Yeah. It is very dangerous to go against her without killing her outright, because that causes more problems.
But if we are able to destroy her physical form, it's my understanding that liches take a certain amount of time before they're able to kind of come back.
Yeah,
By
but that's
that
like
time,
pushing a problem down the road.
But
And
by
the
that
timing
time,
could be-
Sartmarsh won't be where Sartmarsh is, because you would have made it fly by now, right?
She is so powerful, she will find us again. She would have us in her sights. She would just then next time appear in the most inopportune moment possible.
Yeah. We could be...
Like she then ruins all our lives.
yeah, after a
As
fight
Valak
almost
already
dead, she'll
said,
show up.
she's not alone. She has plenty of goons that will just do her bidding even when
It's
she's
very
recovering.
dangerous. As much as I would love to get those crystals, no problem. We gotta make sure she's dead and just nip it in the bud. No more.
Move
That
around.
was trapped, let's be honest here. We're only considering killing her completely because, you know...
I would love to kill her.
Oh, yeah. Screw
I want her dead. Permanently. Fucking
screw her.
removed from this timeline.
My
No, I'm just saying that if we needed more time, trapping might be more preferable instead of outright killing. Because
In
then
my
you have more time
experience-
to find everything of her phylactery. But yeah.
In my experience, it's easier not to fight on too many fronts, and when the opportunity presents itself, strike hard and take the head off.
Well, then not fight on too many fronts, Mark. Too late for that. We are fighting on every fucking front.
Point is, we don't need to take ourselves to a different front for no reason. I'll just wait for it to come to us, give us more time to prepare.
Listen, if we find what the phylactery is, where it's at, we go destroy it, and then we show up and kick our ass.
But does
Hell
she only
yeah.
have like one, or does she have more?
One, I would like to think it's just the one.
It's
Please
just
don't
like it's
say more.
their soul. It's their soul, though, in it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just find a way to
only
split it into
one
more.
place.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that the Hollow is very creative. I have felt that personally. So who knows what she has fucking thought of?
I do have one more question before we, for you, Mr. Melgak.
Go ahead. Wait, Magak is fine. Mr. Magak's my father. No, I'm joking.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know anything about... I mean, you've come back from the dead. You've had death curses and so on and so forth, or whatever it is.
This is actually my third or fourth time I've come back alive. I died first. I got
This is
ripped apart
4.
by fish people.
Yeah. 4.
Then I
Shahagan? Is that
what
the
was-
one you're talking about?
yeah, Shahagan first. That was dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? No, I think I died between the Shahagan and the skull. I died once more. I feel like in between somewhere.
I was
Yeah,
just...
you died at the skull fight, but then the skull brought everyone back.
Yeah, but like, didn't I die before the skull and the shark people too? Wasn't there like another death in between? Swan.
No, you did. You may have gone down during the null fights, but then you got back up.
Yeah, all I meant to say...
Anyways, yes.
was-
Go on, please.
I was wondering if you knew anything about, like, death curses and unholy afflictions and so on and so
No clue.
forth. Oh, okay.
No, I hate to apologize. Hate to say this, but I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, to be honest. That's Yumi over there.
Is it?
But yes, the
lucky for you,
occult. All the occult stuff I am not very knowledgeable about. I just got I didn't make willingly. Well, I made willingly a pact with my patron, but I didn't seek it out. I was given it. I didn't had any sort of occult research I did before. I was just a tower guard, and that was my whole life before that. And ever since I've been with these guys, I don't do researching things. I don't do that part. I mean, I sort of do sometimes, but not in this sort of way for this sort of reason. I like to read books occasionally. A couple novels I've read.
Honestly, I'm a little bit out of my depth with all of this
I
high
can imagine.
magic stuff. I mean, I've done quite a lot of mundane things. I know how to pilot a ship, not this type of ship. I've been a smuggler, a cook, a bartender. I've done a few things, but never magic. I mean, I know how to live in a rat hole. I know how to organize a rebellion. I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
Ah, quite a portfolio. Actually,
Wow.
that is quite the resume. There's
Yeah,
a
but
lot
this
of things
isn't-
going. You
this
say
isn't
it's
any of
nothing,
that.
but that's but it is quite a lot still, and quite crazy. I just sat in a tower. I mean, I had my good times, I had moments, I had friends and stuff back then, but that's kind of it. It's pretty mundane. You said you led a rebellion, you sailed on ships and stuff.
Wasn't-
That's crazy.
It wasn't that big. That's the thing, though. We're not doing that. We're not interacting
Oh,
with the little people. We're killing gods and fighting dream demons.
Well,
Yeah.
some
Someone
of those are little people, but yeah. We'd still go back to Saltmarsh and talk to people. Well, I wish I could help you more, Sophie. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about curses and the like.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
My powers are all mostly instinct, honestly. It all comes from my patron.
Been there.
Well,
Whilst we're on this ship, if anyone needs a mean drink, mech, I suppose that's all I'm going to be really good for.
Wow.
yeah, Thana's
you
not here,
okay?
so someone has to.
You're speaking down on yourself a lot. Are you okay?
Is that not normal?
I've been thinking about a few things, but it's fine. Also, I've noticed that the crew sort of is avoiding me.
Which ones?
Just all of them, really.
It's not your eyes, is it?
Probably. I mean, if they've seen them, they get kind of creeped out.
That
But-
might be.
We've not been awake for very long, but they all seem to look at us and like, oh, normal weird stuff with the weird group. But then their eyes linger on me for a bit longer, and then there's sort of a sad expression, and I don't know why.
Is it maybe you turned into like a floating huge eye? Still did that this morning, right?
I did do
could
that
do
this
that?
morning.
That was.
I did it once. I don't think I can recreate it.
It was incredibly.
I think it was a card that I
Yeah.
had that I still need to get rid of because it's still in my deck. But you know,
A lot of cards up her sleeve. I get the reference.
I get that. Yeah, I understand. We all have our cards up our sleeves.
yeah.
That's why I don't wear any. I'm an open book. I'll
love
tell you
your
what I'm
books.
gonna do before I do it.
Alright, well, if there are any more questions, I will be here for the foreseeable future until I get stabbed horribly again and die and explode. So,
Don't let
which
it
I hope
happen.
doesn't happen.
because The
Do you
skull
die
is
when
not
you get-
available.
Do you explode
one
when you get
last
stabbed?
Oh, yeah.
One
Siva,
last
go ahead.
question. This name keeps coming back up, and I've heard it from Yumi twice.
Hmm.
But since you're saying that this individual was there for the group that they came to get, and you just tagged along, what can you tell me about the name or the individual whose name is Vale?
Oh, well, opinions are very much divided in this group about this. Vale was a friend. She was also someone who was tortured, both physically and mentally, by the Hollower. Vale, he was a tabaxi, or is a tabaxi. I hope he is still out there, I cannot tell. The point is, Vale is a friend. He fought alongside us for quite some time. They saved her from the Hollower again, and has gone on quite a lot of adventures with us. I felt a lot of kinship, although he was similarly tortured like I was with him. But at some point, everything kind of went south. Have you heard of Burl and what happened there?
No.
Well, Burl was quite something. That was the first real time we lost, and we just kept kind of losing on that day and the day after. We were to the north of Burl, where we were fighting the Gnolls. There, we in a fight in front of a cave opening, which I can only assume was their main camp, which we attacked. We got overwhelmed by numbers and by some of their powers and higher elite. We lost both Lokfa and Jürgen that day. Lokfa, who was also a very dear friend of mine, died there. He was there when I was rescued by the party as well. He was a noble champion, a paladin, and a friend. He died there that day too. We retreated back to Burl, started evacuating it because we believed with the hordes of Gnolls that it would be the best option to get everyone down south to Saltmarsh together with the Sunstones or whatever they're called now. I keep hearing different things. I cannot make up my mind what they're called. But the magical stones that were around Burl. And it seems like I was there. I regret not having paid more attention to it. I was there that moment, but Yumi skipped through time. He vanished for a moment, and while I was looking for him, or seeing any signs of him, it seems like Vale had a little bit of a extreme panic attack. See, we made a ring for him previously that sort of cut him off of the connection to the Hollower, because the Hollower kept talking into his mind, torturing him further and goading him on to do things. We created a ring that sort of kept his mind clear of such a thing, and in this panicked moment, for some reason, I cannot say why, I'm not him after all, but for one reason or another, Vale took off the ring and pleaded for the Hollower to save his friend, Lokfar, I can only assume, Yumi, save the situation altogether. And all the Hollower said is, I guess, to touch the sun crystals. So he did, and the Hollower did certainly not help the situation. She horribly lied and made everything worse. The sunstones, all like 6 or 8 of them, disappeared. Leaving, like, removing the protection the city had. But with which didn't really matter at the point, because with those sunstones, the 8 or so, all the people of Burl also disappeared. They got all kidnapped into the Shadowfell to the Hollow's arms. Yumi shortly after returned again from his little time trip, making the sort of need for rescue like that and the panic attack kind of void. Jürgen also soon after returned, crashing down like a meteor into the middle of the city, which was crazy.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
But Lokfar never did return.
No, I was there when they did that to him. Fuck us.
Yes. Well, the point is, shit was bad, so we returned to the Salt Marsh. There was nothing to rescue, the stones were gone, the people were gone, so we left. Back then in Salt Marsh, things just got worse. With the news arriving that Burl was gone, the council didn't know quite what to do with that information, with 800 people just vanishing to the clutches of a horrible, horrible lich. Probably the worst lich since the Vecna, I would personally say, but I don't know, actually. Many liches, to be honest. I only heard of Vecna too. I don't actually know the guy. The point is, things just got worse because it was also revealed that Vale, in fact, was a lycanthrope as well, and she has apparently killed some people, some innocent farmers. That led to a whole interrogation bit. It was quite tense, quite horrible, and at the end of all of that, just so happens, because the Hollower and her little friends love to do that, they appeared and said they would give all 800 or so people back in exchange for one soul, which is Vale. There was a vote, which I voted against, but ultimately the people of Saltmarsh and some members of this party decided it would be best for Vale to get exchanged for the 800 people of Burl. He cried. He sadly walked off into the distance, into the portal, exchanged for 800 people that came out of said portal. And I was quite upset that day, to put it lightly. But that was the last thing we said to saw of Vale. I can only imagine the horrible things he went through in the clutches of the Hollower. I hope they are still alive. I don't know. I couldn't tell. But ever since, it has been kind of one thing after another, with then the short after reveal of the demons and other things that happened. And Pelor is apparently dying now. And then we went through to Helheim and Niflheim and all the other Heims. Yeah.
How long ago was it that you?
It felt like years, but it felt also like years I've been with this party, but I don't think it has even been a single one, which is crazy to me, by the way, guys. I
know what you mean.
It feels like I've been with together, fighting at your side for ages now, and I don't think it hasn't even been half.
It's only been a couple days, but it feels like
I've been gone
Yes.
for like a day.
Actually, sorry. I have to read the scroll for like 30 days consecutively. I've just finished it, so I was still reading it Well, Vale was here. So, hasn't even been a month. Not even 30 days.
It's kind of crazy.
Weeks.
And you said a week or so ago that you... Well, it's been a week now, but...
No,
very
hold on.
similar
Thing.
situation.
Yumi, real quick to correct Yumi there. We skipped through time a lot. I feel like you had
That's
more than...
fair.
We went through different planes, time works wobbly here, and you just apparently lost the last 4 days. So, like, who knows, actually, how much time has passed.
True. For me.
Sorry, yeah.
So
Continue.
the chances of
sorry.
them being alive isn't great, then... also,
being
you
alive
guys said
in the
that-
state we left her off, probably not. She might be in
And
some
then-
sort of jar for all I know.
There was someone else that you... When you were fighting Hell, you gave them someone as well.
Yeah.
Zilly. Yes, she's not back yet, I assume.
Oh.
No,
Unless we missed that one too.
I think giving that
No,
one
that's
up was a
correct.
little different. We
That
gave her a
was
choice.
different.
She made her choice.
Zilly's choice in that case.
Oh, I sure as shit hope no one tries to give you a bunch of people in exchange for me. That would be really sucky.
Don't
If you
worry.
do something.
We'll take the people
Terrible.
in exchange for giving you them.
Well, I don't know you enough to make that choice yet.
No. We'll have to see the context around it first. Back then it was quite heated. A lot of pressure.
I will
Not
be
an easy
honest,
decision.
but when I understood what Val had actually done, I mean, I understand that they had maybe some kind of panic attack or the like, but
He was a tortured soul. He sadly didn't know any better in that moment. I blame myself for that too. I was there. I could have stopped it. I just didn't see it in time. I should have paid more attention to him in that moment. It was just a lack of tension for just a couple of seconds, and then it was all gone suddenly. I do think I'm very much responsible for that as well, but well, that sadly didn't matter in the end.
yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult thing.
But they may still be alive, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, once we've
Souls.
saved the god, hopefully they'll help us put all of these wrongs to right.
Souls
No,
are also
gods don't do
easily
that.
destroyed.
Also, I think Palor, I mean, we're just saving Palor's might, not Palor himself, so he's not going to help us with anything after that.
Pretty much.
Now, we'll go business as usual.
We eventually have to deal with the Hollower. Just like we
We do.
eventually have to
Absolutely.
do with everything.
Absolutely, it's on the list. We have a
And-
huge list.
And given that
Undead
you've
don't like holy stuff, right?
Nope.
That seems to be a theme, usually. I feel like the Hollow is a bit beyond that, but
Oh.
I
Well, let's hope it
I told
works.
you she literally has a church in her castle. I think she is kind of making a mockery of the whole holy business, so she probably doesn't
Oh.
care.
Oh, never mind then.
you have been resurrected 4 times,
I think it was actually 3.
Half-
I feel like I died one more
half,
time, but it
has been resurrected at least once. Jürgen
Yes.
has been pulled from Helheim.
Well,
Yumi, have you been resurrected?
I've got to respawn.
Once, I believe. But that was after I went crazy and blew
And,
myself up.
and
yeah, I
Vel
was there for that.
voted,
I was there for that, yeah.
and Vel was voted to be given to the Hollower. And what about Lokthar?
Dead.
Lokthar is very.
According to Jürgen, he got
When
brutally
we lost
tortured to
that
death.
fight with the Gnolls, I was captured along with Lokthar and they kept us alive, but when I woke up for the very first time, the fuckers had cut his head off. And there wasn't anything left afterward.
But we have tried to resurrect him as well. Seemingly,
I couldn't retrieve the body. You need
No.
to understand.
There wasn't anything to resurrect.
Ava, when we lost that fight against the Knolls, it was because we were getting absolutely overrun. Me and Locktar had to stand there, and Yumi had to use a wall of force to cut off the enemy's advance in order to give everyone else a chance to escape. Me and Locktar couldn't be saved, and they resurrected me mostly to torture me. They kept me in the state of... They didn't resurrect me, sorry. They used magic that kept me from fully dying, you know? I think it's called Spare the Dying. It's a cantrip ordeal clerics use. They kept me in that state, and I was only able to get away from it all because I was being pulled away by the last bit of magic Odin had left behind for me to make me rematerialize on a different place to, well, go on a little bit of a soul journey, if you will. Long story short, I experienced some things. I found a few pieces of my crown, and then I also climbed the world tree in the end.
Yeah, Lockhart has not been that blessed. Yeah, the last thing he wanted to do was get into music. He told me that.
I highly suspect that this adventure is going to suck as much as it's going to be cool.
It is.
It's a roller coaster. I don't know what a roller coaster
started to seem to me.
It's quite
just,
the waves.
It's a runaway minecart ride.
It started to seem to me that this group of individuals has a tendency to cheat death multiple times.
Ooh,
but it seems that they're...
No, we don't cheat death. We kind of just take it face on in the face, and then we stumble to get back up again.
But it seems as though there has been a few unfortunate members of this group that haven't been blessed as the rest of you.
Maybe.
Yes.
And perhaps it should
Miriam
be...
is still alive, right? Be quick, sorry.
Miriam
She was
is,
also part of
yeah,
a
she
crew.
just left
She's
off.
good.
Pretty sure she
Okay.
like salt mark, yeah.
She's doing good. That's good. Okay, so, well, she hasn't died, so that's a good one.
Seemingly, Ragnarok and the apocalypses are bringing this world to its knees. If we still have allies somewhere, anywhere, we should do our best to try to bring them all together. Share the blessings, as it were. We're gonna need more people to deal with everything that keeps happening.
Don't suppose we could hire a physiotherapist whilst we're out here?
What's a physiotherapist?
Just like a cool alchemist that helps you with bones and stuff.
You want your leg fixed?
I want the whole body fixed. It's not just my leg.
Mind if I...
I was there once, you know, when I came off the table of the Hollower. I hated that. It was horrible. My organs were not in the right place they should be.
Ooh.
I had some organs multiple times. It was quite freaky. I didn't need to breathe anymore. I don't know how that works. Still don't know. It was quite scary, but I assume that's not the case with you. You probably just, like, your legs apparently are hurt. Sorry, that sounds very... It's probably different than that. It sounds very sort of... I didn't mean it like that.
You've heard of Gradsoul, right?
Vaguely, yeah, I wasn't there, but...
Okay, and there's some bad stuff there. There's like a cloud of insects that slither under your skin, but it's not real.
Ew.
It's like a mind insect, and it feels like you're getting eaten alive from the inside out.
Yeah, no. I get
Like,
that.
it's really nasty. I'm not feeling it anymore, but it definitely left something with me.
I've heard enough. Oof.
Mood.
Long story short, when I fell from the heavens, I sort of landed in Gradsoul.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You're lucky you came only with broken legs out of that.
I was fine from the fall. I wasn't really falling from the sky. It was more like getting tossed in a bag and chucked through a portal.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was, chucked into his bag of holding and then recently thrown out. I guess that's something.
Yeah, but I hit the ground quite hard, but it wasn't the impact. It was like the fog. It was like miasma. And I've lived in Gradsoul. So
sounds shitty.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was destroyed.
Glad you're here now and doing fine. I don't know why exactly you're here, but
I made a
you
trek
know-
down from Gradsall because I heard people here were doing something about the whole gods dying.
All right.
My
Fair
mine
enough.
died.
So, do you shoot like laser beams out of your hand, or like burn the unholy with your light? Do you move at the speed of like 3 billion kilometers at the moment, and then just kind of like summon a holy sword and like slash people in half?
I occasionally do cool shit. Right now, this is sort of the main thing.
I pull out the wings.
So I can fly and I can do this.
I pull up my fringe
I got-
and the eyes all come out.
Oh, that's cool. I got wings too, though they don't work like that. Just kind of twist the shoulder and so like the deflate every wing comes out. So one of them.
I
Yeah,
thought
they-
mine
so
were
they-
creepy.
at one point they actually looked like yours, but then I ripped them apart because I hated that aesthetic.
Really?
It
What are we
did not
doing?
fit me.
A wing measuring contest? Oh, buff mine. What are we doing here? Who's
When
next?
do you have wings?
Hey, but come on, get yourself. Come on.
But she has a horse apparently. I saw that outside. It looked pretty cool.
I've always had
And the horse has wings.
I guess I'm the only one without wings here. Jeez.
boots on the ground. Look at this guy, loser.
Well, I
Killing us, yeah.
I can't fly with these anymore either. They don't work.
I flip
kidding.
Yumi's chair out.
Look, I can fly. I can see real far. I can sort
Okay.
of mess with people's brains a little bit. I think it's like some kind of
Freaky, but
angelic
alright.
presence. I don't know what it does yet, but I'm gonna find out. Also, I can hit
Out
people.
of your eyes, not like light.
No,
beams.
not anything like that.
No?
I can hit people real hard though.
Yeah, and then
All right,
only a few
all right. We got a
times.
couple of those people. That's okay. Anything else? Can you like summon more angels to help us?
I've sort of been looking for other angels.
Oh,
I don't think I'm the only one of St. Cuthbert's that is down here. I want to know
Who
where
the
the
fuck is
rest of
that?
them are. Oh
He's
my god.
dead. It's okay.
oh.
And he's gone
okay.
now, so I suppose it doesn't
My-
matter that much.
Condolences, I think.
I didn't know him very well.
Oh, all right. Well,
Still don't understand how that works. How can you be an angel of Saint Cuthbert, basically made of Saint Cuthbert's power, but he's not around anymore?
Well, he died too soon for his stuff to wear away. We still know him, right?
I suppose that's the only thing keeping her alive then as well.
It's been a few weeks. I don't feel any
who knows how
weaker.
long that's been.
Maybe not initially, but I think a few years down the line, when people start forgetting about him, and he was every year, you'll start to fade a little. But you might be
Maybe
alright,
you'll start feeling up, but you're probably okay.
It'll be a while. His body is probably still there. Like Fenrir's, if it hasn't been. Alright.
I
Either
guess
way.
we'll find out. That's a new existential fear I didn't think I was supposed to have.
Be some
I'll
like
think
lingering
about it.
stuff there.
All right.
You'll be fine.
Well,
You'll be fine.
if any more questions come up for me personally, I will be here all week, I assume at least.
I sure
If you
hope
wanna,
so, unless you
if I'm
plan
lucky.
on dying again anytime soon.
I don't know what's gonna happen next week. The world is open like that.
Wait, you fucked up your own wings? Didn't that hurt?
It was okay. The hate for the sort of color choice was greater than the pain. Didn't vibe well with my whole aesthetic. It didn't go. It doesn't go away. Angel wings are not the style I'm going for.
Huh.
I think that looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you're not me, so I don't care. Okay.
Got angel wings.
I mean, it didn't look like very good on you. Like you can see the aesthetic. It was not good on me.
Yeah, my hair wasn't white before.
All right. Well,
Well, like I said,
Also,
more questions.
I don't want to
will
brag,
be-
but
Okay.
I've made a deal with a demon before as well.
that was a
Demon.
Demon.
Devil, got it.
Is that how you got that fuck ugly lipstick from?
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh.
Sorry, I can fucking smell the devil from here.
Oh, it
I
was
hate
like-
it so much.
Like
It's not actually that ugly, but like it's just I can sense it. I can feel
It's
it.
so cool.
I have the urge to punch you on the mouth, just specifically the mouth, like the lips. You know.
Roll 40 to
Right,
emotional damage.
hold on, Captain. We need to have a course of sexual harassment here, I think.
But that's not sexual harassment.
It
a threat.
definitely is.
Listen, I think you're a wonderful person, but you need to change that lipstick. I'm sorry.
Intimidation
Fine.
on the workflow.
I'll get my other artworks out, I guess. I've got others. In fact, I
I'm
have
sorry.
I have 4 of them, and all of them have the black lipstick on. I have
Sorry,
got
who's
spares.
Ty, you said someone roll of 40-10? Ever heard that?
40.
48.
What was that?
Oh yeah, Ty said something important, and we've completely forgotten about it.
Oh no,
He said roll
I was
48 emotional damage is what he said.
40.
So
Emotional damage.
Yeah, no.
Malgek took off his fucking slipper and just threw it.
It's just like I just came back and like one of the first things I sensed was like the fucking lipstick. And I was just devil too.
That's
Anyways,
what I said.
did you know like we had a devil in Lockfalls for a while? You know, like Lockfall bought that with his soul, gave it to the succubus. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Nasty.
Good times. Good
I'm,
times.
I'm still not sure where that one undead guy went.
Killed it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we never found.
Yeah, but then we came back. The corpse was gone. So.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Anyways, that's not important. Again, if you have more questions, you know, I'll be here all night. What's been happening? You know, I got questions too. You know.
Hit us. Go ahead.
What?
Well, how's
Go back
Saltmarsh
to-
doing?
4 days
Hey.
ago or longer, please.
Paranoid.
Yeah, paranoid.
Everyone is paranoid in that town.
Well,
Good
more
as
so than
mostly.
usual. I mean, we're in quite a dire strait, so I think.
They
paranoid
thought
is a
I
bit
was going
warranted.
to eat people and kill them alive.
Oh, they found out about that.
Fuck you. What?
I thought we kept that under the rug. Oh, damn, we should have to
No, they
change
were
that.
spreading rumors about him.
I actually don't know
Uh,
Jurgen that well, so I just like slowly turn to look at Jurgen.
Yeah, I found the ringleaders. They sucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were lying about what he was doing, and then, you know, when I identify stuff, the collector shows up, and now there's some purple devil that shows up, and then they're like, oh, he's summoning devils.
speaking of rumors and all that, I just want to clarify that, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm a demon and my patron is a demon lord and all that, only selective few people know that, you know, people in this room right now, and then, like, Kirim and Elienda know that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, don't go spraying that around. Like, I love talking about it, you know, but, like, I feel like I'm gonna get the same treatment as Jurgen does at the moment, so I would love to avoid
I'm
that.
pretty sure people do know that, but they just think that it's Jurgen instead of you.
Hey,
By the way, I have not killed people in Saltmarsh.
they have
Except
not-
that one time when the very, very back then when we killed the wizard. You know, that was really cool though. He was
Kelladek,
also a horrible guy. Yeah, Kelladek.
horrible guy.
He
Oh.
petrified people for fun. And like sold
Yeah.
them, I think. That was crazy.
Terrible person.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry to hear that, Jurgen. I can imagine it was rough.
You're just happy it's not you.
I'm not certainly not sad about it that it wasn't me. Like, of course, yeah, I'm happy, but I'm also sad it didn't it happened to you. You know, I can feel both things.
Really annoying. Because then there was that one moment when I was talking to Iliander about it, and his fucking servant gave me grass tea because
I know her. She's a lovely lady.
She was
Yeah,
starting
she
the
was.
rumors. Sophie
Oh.
found out. It was her.
Oh, no,
She's a fucking cunt.
no, don't say that. She's a lovely
I
lady.
just say that right now. She gave me grass tea thinking I'm a damn herbivore.
Ooh.
100% grass fed. Oh,
That is
that's fucked.
not funny.
No,
That is not funny at all.
you were thinking about
No.
it too, weren't you? If I could
No,
drink grass
no.
tea,
I definitely
is
did
he-
not have secretly talks with her that maybe she should do that just as a joke once when you were there.
What?
It's not funny. It's not funny.
You
It's not funny.
Shut up.
It's not funny.
What?
It's not funny. It's not. I did
step
not
back.
say it. It's not.
He's shaking him violently.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I swear I did not. I did not.
I wonder if these windows open.
Oh, they're going to open with force, alright?
She's like hanging on to the side.
Well, it was good to have Melgak back whilst he lasted.
No.
Welcome back, Smash. Have a good trip.
I'm gonna walk on foot. I'll be there. Sure.
Fucking upside down, just jump.
Just do a hammer
right.
throw, but with him as the hammer.
Okay, that's good. That's terrible again. They seem to be quite tense. Any progress on the whole flying?
Yeah, as far as we're concerned
I was just
right
about
now,
to
most
ask.
people seem to have accepted the fact that it's not true.
Actually, now that we come to this step, I think since you apparently missed the last 4 days as well, we probably should get a little kobold guys in here too. They said they think they were there with you, so they might know more. Because no offense, Arthur, I feel like you're gonna embellish a lot of things if we ask you, and might put
What
say
the fuck,
some
man?
certain. I'm just saying, I feel maybe you want to have second opinions on certain questions we might want to ask over the last 4 days, because I feel like you might make things up as a joke.
Fuck this, I'm going home.
I do the Alpha check.
Yeah, no, I don't even believe. I don't believe it.
Fuck
I
off.
don't believe
Fuck
it.
off.
I don't. It's not.
Did she
But
actually
Paper
it
leave?
feels
goes
good to
everywhere
be
in the
back.
room.
It feels good to be back.
Doesn't matter if she did it or not. I want that.
Within 10 feet, is she still here?
She's 100% still there, yeah. And as anybody goes near with hands out, there's just a massive gust of wind in the room as papers just go everywhere, and
My friend,
okay.
it's going.
everybody make me a strength saving throw. The DC for this is low, but
Oh, why you
Strength
said
saving
that,
throw?
Oh, I can maybe swim. Oh,
I feel like that was predicted.
okay.
Lucky die for Yumi.
Out the window.
perfect. We went from 1 to 27.
You're flung about.
The
Alright.
DC is only
Yeah, no,
10, but if you're blowing that, you just
Yeah.
sort of stumble.
Arthur, could you get the others pretty quick so we can get the do this? Thank
So
you.
somehow it's over there, and yet somehow all of the wind is gusting down in this part.
Well, it's all
Well,
it's
it's
just
all across
everywhere.
the
It's like a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's like-
just in this room suddenly.
Yeah.
So just the three of us get flying out the window.
Could you please?
It wouldn't surprise me if it was mainly aimed at Yumi, honestly. Sorry, what do you want? You want
Oh,
people?
could you get the kobolds and the others just so we can get the story straight and all that? Like what happened the last 4 days.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll get the
mainly
kobolds.
mainly aimed at Yumi, but me and Melgak had our wings out, so it sort of didn't help us very much.
Get fucked.
My wings can't catch any air. There's no literally
How do you
ripped apart.
fly then?
I don't
He said
fly.
he doesn't fly.
I said that. They can't be used for flying. I don't use them for flying.
Wing shamed
use them
right now.
for
Wing
then?
shaming.
Aesthetic. You get to see it. You get to see it.
It's a bit like mutilating your arm. I just like the way it looks.
Oh,
Well, if you had two sides,
The fingers don't close. It doesn't move, but you know.
Some other important things about Saltmarsh. Yumi has students in the tower now.
Oh yeah.
Where you already had students before.
No, so
He has
Sunny's
more
bunch.
students. He took
Oh.
on the people from Sun.
Kids from Sunny. Yeah, I let them stay.
Sunny's
in town.
Bunch is a funny name for a group of people. It's the Sunny Bunch. It's Sunny's Bunch. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of
I
cute.
miss Sunny already.
Here we
Oh,
go.
I thought it was
God,
the
he
Secret
just-
Seven.
Yeah.
It's a few minutes and talks continue, but eventually Atha swoops down. You feel the breeze in the air rushing down the tunnel of the ship before she actually appears, and she comes with scooping along several kobolds. Here we go. Got him.
Thank you.
All of them are shaking. Why?
Yes.
Like, oh my god! I just got.
Where did that one come
transferred
from?
into
What do you mean?
Hello. I hear that you need us. Apparently, quite urgently.
Yeah. So
Where did the new one
we
come
just wanted extra people because I don't know if you're aware of that yet, but apparently these four here Numat included, but I think he's doing fine. These 4 here lost apparently the memory of the last 4 days. And
how fascinating.
I believe you guys were with them. And, we wanted just a couple more minds and sort of... So I get, since I just revived last night, I also have a bunch of questions of what happened in Saltmarsh. I think you guys were there for that too. So I just want to, get things sort of straight, the story straight. And, inform these 4 people here as well, since they apparently lost all their memories from the last 4 days. So, what would you guys think? When did we leave exactly? Exactly 4 days ago? Were you guys?
No, we left. There was a day where you all sort of getting just things ready and assembling crew, and pouring logistical things for the crew. So we were sort of preparing ourselves and finishing off some of our work in Saltmarsh as well. But we've only been in the air for sort of 3 days, I guess, at this point.
Okay. How's the city doing? Have you? I think you're working on the whole making the city fly thing, right? How's that going?
I mean, not much has changed since I spoke to Master Yumi a few days ago, I guess. It's fine.
I've been there for a week, so
laying out the groundwork for it all at the moment. Still doing that. We need to reinforce the actual structural integrity of the entirety of the place to make sure that when we lift it, it doesn't all just technically
makes sense.
Yep.
I'm glad we have some smart people on this project.
Thank you.
That sounds great.
Yes.
It's your friends, Yumi as well. I feel safe that we can get this project done very soon, probably.
Soon's a little a lot of materials.
Soon.
A lot of materials.
It will cost a lot of material. Yeah, we need to acquire a lot of metal. But other than that, it should be fine.
Sorry.
I see. I see. All right. Well, that sounds good. Over the last 3 days, anything crazy happened on the ship?
Yeah. I mean, it almost crashed into the Dreadwood.
Oh, was it? No way. I wasn't there for that.
You weren't there for that.
Can't be blamed for this.
There was some sort of magical anomaly. Everything sort of powered down for a moment, and it almost crashed into the. But it was only momentarily, and then we managed to right, and Willowshade saved the day, basically. But
thank you, Willowshade.
Magic sort of cut out for a moment.
That sounds crazy. Any idea what caused that?
No idea yet. I was hoping to talk to Yumi about it. Our last conversation was pretty brief about the anomaly. He was busy reading, as he does.
Wait, hold on. Let's read this. While the ship was crashing, was Yumi still reading in his room saying, I can't stop now. I'm too busy reading.
Well, apparently he was quite close to the end and it was getting good, so I didn't want to interrupt him too much.
Thank you for not interrupting me. It was great.
I'm honestly not entirely sure that he noticed the ship falling from the sky.
No.
You would probably be busy cursing like, oh, why is everything going sideways?
Alright. Well, that sounds terrifying for the moment, but it's gone now. I guess that's another thing on the list, figuring out what the hell that was. Okay. And nothing out of the ordinary happened as well? Nothing else? Who is that person we have with us?
Salazar turns to look at them and just, I don't know. And whilst this conversation is going on, Sophie, you move over to the blue kobold who, with that insight check, you can tell is absolutely panicking at the back of the room at the moment.
I actually meant the other person that we have with us.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Of course, you don't know this. This is my assistant.
Oh, yeah. well, I kind of assumed these two were assistants. Sorry, I meant the other person, the human person.
The blue one's new. Where'd he come from?
Wait.
He's new.
What? Hang on.
Wasn't
I'm
that like a
confused. Who are you
human we
talking
had, like, sort of in a bed or something?
Yeah, but that blue kobold's new.
Oh.
I haven't seen it before.
about? I'm so sorry, but yeah, they're not in the room. I was confused.
Yeah, I was talking like, who's that? Because she's
Bedros
also
is
not
with them
here,
right
so-
now.
Oh yeah.
They're sick.
Oh.
But no,
yeah,
but actually, like that's a good thing. But like, who is this? He said this blue kobold is new.
I don't know.
I'm
them.
getting distracted by that.
You don't know him?
No, I thought he was with you.
Heck no.
What do you mean?
Who are you?
Sophie, this is moments after, so I'll interrupt you in a moment. But you go over and you say, "Well, go ahead and tell me what you say to the blue kobold as you approach them."
That's
Sort
what
of
talking
come
about.
Use my soothing presence to just sort of lean up against there and say,
Hey, buddy, what's up? You seem a little distressed.
They are just pure panicking at the moment. Oh, I'm fine.
Need a little calming spell? Make you feel
No.
better?
No,
Okay, that's alright.
I'm
You don't
meant to
have
be
to.
here.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you not supposed to be here?
No, I just said I am. We've met.
Oh, I'm sure we have.
We're good
I'm a
friends.
once again, I'm sorry, I have to say insight again.
Okay, hang on, let me roll.
I assume everything you're saying is fucking lie.
Oh yeah, no, they are lying.
Well, I would remember you if we were friends.
No, you don't remember anything, right? You're one of them.
He's got you
So-
there.
so you don't
you
know
missed the
that
last
I'm
4
lying.
days, maybe.
I might do. But, Angel, I can tell when
And-
people are lying.
At this point, this is kind of when everybody else, like, all of the attention at this point.
What do
is
you
kind of
mean
turned
you
to
don't
him.
know this guy?
Who the heck is this guy?
Is he a stowaway? Is he a spy?
No, I meant.
Well,
to
he's
be-
lying
I meant
about
to be
being...
here.
once again, lie. I don't know why...
He's lying. Who
Yeah.
are you?
Stop saying I'm lying. I'm not lying. I'm meant to be here.
No,
I can read your lips. You're lying.
You don't have to. The words are coming out.
What do you mean you're meant to be here?
I'm a little bit
Where did you
blind.
find this guy?
He was downstairs. I just found. You told me to bring you the kobolds. I found a kobold. I brought you a kobold.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one.
you did great. I just like apparently
Yeah,
he knows.
yeah.
Do you know this
Go
guy?
away.
No, I've never seen him before in my life.
Okay. Well,
You know him, Ava.
alright.
You know this guy.
Ava walks
Oh, he's a
over
stowaway.
and
You know
extends
me,
her hand
right?
and says, "Good to meet you again, cousin."
Oh yeah. They like grab your hand with both hands and just shake like very enthusiastically. Lovely to meet you again.
It's been a while. What are you doing
Yeah.
here?
Just doing my thing, trying to get to the place with the wyverns.
Can I quickly read Eva to see if she's playing along?
Eva, Eva, why didn't you just say that immediately? I mean, hold on. I guess you forgot the last 4 days. That's fine. You probably met him like 4 days ago. Well, that's fine.
So,
then.
so I have what is it, aura or something, right?
You have aura.
Plus or.
Oh, yeah, she does. She does have quite a low aura.
Right
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh boy, I would like to use the thing that we talked about at the beginning of the session today.
Yep. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
You see they noticeably relax as you approach.
Yeah.
And as you sort of offer them your hand, they are certainly starting to relax. They're still sort of looking around, eyes darting as everybody is sort of advancing in them, especially Jürgen. Sophie,
Yeah.
it would appear that Eva is playing along here, but you're not sure why. But I mean, mostly you're picking up that Eva's actions take this little blue kobold by surprise. As an important note, this kobold has wings. Just not to join the wing party, but technically making him an Erd, which is a slightly different type of kobold rather than just.
This one also has
Do I get the
wings.
idea that he's a magician of some kind?
Does
he have anything-
card tricks?
Yeah, but does like he have anything on him that would indicate a profession or some kind of?
Does he wear armor? He looks kind of like he was wearing.
He does have a little bit of armor on, but it's not really. It looks like it's sort of mostly ceremonial. You know, for aesthetics, it's mostly for the look. There's no obvious spellcasting focus. I would say with the insight you rolled, if he is a magician, there's no obvious tells to it.
You know, we did lose our memories recently. That's kind of weird. How did you know? You didn't have anything to do with it, did you?
No, you told me yesterday when we were talking over the dinner. He's lying.
Actually, he was like we're in the room with Salazar when I just told them that you guys lost your memories over the last 4 days. He was in here in this room.
Yeah, but they told me it before that.
Oh, all right.
That we lost our
Well,
memories
either way.
before we lost them.
Yes. You told me that yesterday that you couldn't remember the day before.
This
Maybe tomorrow you
conversation
won't
is
remember the day.
hurting my head. I cannot
see.
follow it.
And
Listen.
just a quick question, just yes or no. That'd be fantastic for me.
Yes.
You didn't cause the memory loss, did you?
Oh, then no.
I'll just
Did you
leave
only
it to
take
you.
my first answer?
So he says no, he didn't cause the memory loss. Do I have to roll another insight?
No,
Well,
I
no,
think you could. You're like
no. I mean, no. He's still he's certainly panicking less now that Eva is sort of next to him and has sort of vouched for him. But there's still a little bit if he's trying to go a little bit too fast, very clearly. But he is not lying about the memory loss. He's just trying to cover.
Well, little guy. I mean, I'm sorry, Eva. Like, could you introduce to us who this is? Like, what's the name? It's your cousin, right?
Yeah, this is my cousin, and she's snapping her fingers like, so many. I have so many. I don't. Which cousin were you? Twice?
Yeah, it's
three,
a face
4, 5,
thing, not a
6 or
name
more?
thing.
Oh
this
no,
to remember-
I'm cousin Kashak.
Ah,
You're-
Carol.
Asher.
Yeah, and
Well,
I don't
welcome
know.
on the
Your
ship,
name's
Kashak.
Eva, of course, right?
That's right.
Yeah, because we're cousins. I know that.
Well, Kashak, if you're a friend of Eva's, you're a friend of mine because I think Eva is a cool person and
Oh,
member
okay.
of the crew now currently. So, well, you can call it and a person, like a person. It's not.
How does that then
I didn't
work?
call her
if
human.
If you're a
Anyways.
cousin of Eva and Eva is like part of Heimdall's thing, like part of the.
Well, she said twice removed, right? There's a lot of like in between. I'm sure it's. I don't know how
Sure.
families we work, but like I feel like that probably works out.
Kashak leans into you, Eva. What's a Heimdall?
It's an Asgardian god that isn't alive anymore.
Got it. Nailed it. Cool.
Your cousin doesn't know very much about your job.
Well, twice removed, right?
And I don't really know much about his either, but I suppose that's not really what family all talks about, right?
Well, let's do a whole family get-together thing. Why don't you tell us about your job?
Why is he here though?
Yeah, hold on. Let's get back on track here. We're actually doing something, if you guys remember. Yeah, but like first, that's true. Why exactly? I think that's the most important thing. You're Kashak and
Kashak.
you're here.
Kashak, why have you graced us with your presence today?
I think we could at least that now before we move on.
I just came to make sure you were okay.
You were forced in your
See?
behalf, weren't you?
What?
No, Appa just said she just found him for the first time downstairs. So I feel like that is very probable, actually.
Yeah,
should
you were
have that.
forced in your behalf.
Arthur very much scooped him up and forced him into the room here, but anyway.
Not on the ship, probably.
Yeah,
Not on
Arthur,
the ship, yeah.
where was he on the ship anyway?
Downstairs. Sorry.
Sorry, I had something in your throat.
You already said that.
Great impression.
I think all the kobolds in the room just look at Alpha like fucking insulted, like
shit,
what the fuck?
No, he was downstairs, just in like a barrel of apples or something.
What?
Yeah,
Why were you hiding in the battle of apples?
I wasn't hiding.
Why were you in the? Were you eating all
I would
apples?
assume he was eating the apples then. I
I
hope there
only
are some
ate-
apples still left.
Yeah, there
I
better
ate
be
one
some apples
apple.
left, little guy.
Okay. He is a little guy, so he probably fits in there fine.
Don't know why he's here.
Well, yeah, exactly. So
happening?
you're here for just Eva's sake?
I just came to check in on family, and I figured if you're going north, I need to go north. So
Where are you
of
going?
course be fine giving me a lift, right?
That's it. I mean, that's fine so far. Where are you going?
Thank you. I'm heading to Gillis.
Gesundheit. What?
It's a castle. It's near the Richmount, the gnome settlement.
Assume that's on the way.
Can I run another
Do we
bolt
have a map in
test?
here? Like turn around and go over
Yeah,
there.
no,
where
that
the
is.
wind's, like, floating
No,
around.
it's on the way. Yeah, I'm heading into the mines of Dumathoin.
To do what?
Crazy
Nothing.
name.
What
That is the most I'm going to do something, nothing answer. What are you
I'm
going
not
to do?
doing anything
You,
in the
you
mines.
could do nothing back where you came from, though, couldn't you?
Wait. Are you still trying to find those rare gems?
Yes.
I'm so confused.
Alright.
But you already
Where's
know that. You already know that all the diamonds and gems are really hard to get to. They're much deeper than any mines.
Oh yeah, diamonds are hard to get. Yeah, I know that fact. Took us ages to get some.
I'll risk it, I guess.
All right, well, yeah, we don't mind giving you a ride, Keshak, but you know the rules. This is the last time. If you need to stay out of trouble, or I'm gonna have to be the one to take care of you. If you know what I
Kill
mean.
me. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
No.
crazy family?
right.
No, she is right. You're welcome to stay as long as you don't mess things up or anything.
Whew.
Sleep in
Right.
our apple battles for one. Like we eat. From,
Yeah, you don't. We have enough rooms. You don't need to sleep in an apple barrel. That's kind of weird.
we
You see Ava give Keshak a wink, and just like,
They just blink back at you.
No, first the left, then the right. No fucking lizard.
No offense, Eva. You got a weird family.
Yeah, bit on.
But that's fine. That's fine. Well, let's get to that was strange. Let's get back to the matters at hand. I was going to ask who was that human person that you thought I was taking care of actually right now.
The one
Oh,
with
I
the
don't know
weird
them.
arm thingy.
Sorry, was I meant to know them?
No, I was asking the room, like all the people, not you necessarily. You're fine, Kashik. You're okay.
Okay.
That was after that said that.
Unless you do know her.
No, I wasn't lying this time. I wasn't lying.
What
Do you
the
mind if
fuck?
I leave?
I did not. Kashik, if you don't know anything, you're so stressed. Maybe you just don't like groups of people. That's fine. I get that. You know, you can go get some fresh air. It's okay, Kashik.
Thank you. Excuse me, little air lady. Yeah, fuck, I wonder if they believe me.
Weird little
Oh, the
guy.
apple battles again. If I find you in the apple battles, I might accidentally eat you. It's not my fault.
speaking of apple barrels, Ty, I do have one question, meta-wise.
Yeah.
Do I still have that goat's butter?
Yes.
Yes! Valhalla, go Sputter. Let's go.
But Thane isn't here right now.
I know, but I was just wondering, like, do I have it on there?
We should probably ask.
Fane is working on something, he's building a house, and suddenly he gets an enormous pain in his side. Someone has goat's butter that doesn't deserve it!
Alright,
We're gonna need to ask Numat to do some extra planar testing just to check. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna lean down to Ava and just go,
Ava, what the fuck? If we have stowaways, we gotta get rid of them.
If that were true, you would have been the first one to go, I think. We can't just go around throwing people overboard just because they're stowaways.
It's not throwing them overboard, it's, laying them down somewhere important. But getting more information out of them than just that.
Yeah, but having 12 different people towering over you isn't very helpful either, especially when you're trying to get information out of people.
Yeah, well, the man
Small
got
people
caught. I don't know
problem.
what to tell you.
Also, the little gobble had wings, so I don't think throwing him overboard would do much. I'm just gonna put it out there.
It's an expression.
Oh, okay. It would be like throwing me overboard, It's just like-
It's an expression we can, give literal examples for, but you know what I mean.
Oh, sweet.
Guys, who is that woman?
I have no idea.
Oh,
That's all time stuff.
that's a woman.
Yeah, but who is that?
How did you wound up on the ship? Let's start with that. Like, where did she come from? Where did she go?
Jurgen, you're smaller than I remember.
Let me activate my...
Well, I think you're just bigger, Arthur.
We can both play that game. All right. No, she was. She came on the ship when we almost crashed into the Dreadwood.
Oh, at that time she came on the ship? How did that go?
There was like a weird noise, like a wailing noise, and everything went. And then.
do that noise one more time. I feel I recognize it.
And then all of the sky went like bright fucking red, and there was like sparks and like almost like.
Yeah? Yeah, Arthur?
I've made too much of a thing of it now. There was like all the fucking sky went red, and there was like thick, like I don't know, just like everything began choking and stuff. It's like stuff in the air. It was pretty bad. And then all of a sudden, like all of the almost like somebody was like all the lights started to like flicker, and the sun was darkened out by like clouds and dust, and then the ship started to like veer downwards towards the Dreadwood, and there was a bolt of lightning, but it went like across the sky, and then darkness and stars, but it was like the middle of the fucking day, and then stuff started to like fall out of the sky, like some rain, but like blood, just dust and blood everywhere. And fucking. And then there was like a massive thud, and she was in a very bad state and hit the deck.
Ow.
Walk
Okay.
over to Salazar to try and see how much of what she just said was true.
Salazar's just nodding.
Alright. Well, seems alright. Seems cool. Seems wild.
She hasn't like woken up.
Said anything?
No, she Threadross tried to give her some healing.
So I guess
Didn't
she's
help
not
a huge
dying
amount,
at
though.
least then.
Like it helped some of the physical wounds. She had a fucked up leg and some like bleeding heavily and whatever when she crashed.
Well, yeah, she. Man.
Yeah, but like it doesn't seem to have broken the fever. She'd be muttering in her sleep, but like not in a. Don't know how she'd be.
Coherent way. Alright, that's crazy. Sure, why not? Might as well. Are we gonna get around to it whenever she wakes up?
Yumi,
Yeah,
you cast Dream on her tonight.
tonight.
Maybe tomorrow.
I can. I can do it tonight.
Do we have to? I feel like that might like hinder her sort of healing rest process if we suddenly invaded her dreams.
No, if you like wanted to, right? You can also just communicate with them via dream, right, Yumi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can just be like, hey, what's that? We're on our ship. What you
Either
doing?
that, or if you have a
alright.
method of reading someone's thoughts, maybe.
I do not.
All right. Well, let's put a pin in that. That's we could do that.
Sorry, real quick, Stabby. Are you bouncing up and down? Because your camera just keeps
Oh,
wobbling.
sorry. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm like juggling my leg. Yeah.
I was wondering.
It's the
Alright.
same thing.
No! God damn it, Jack! You did this. What? Why did you need to point that out, huh?
Because I saw it distracted me. Maybe we should take
Damn
a
it!
break.
There is a moment as you're all sort of, all talking, but there is something that breaks over the sound of all of the like probably various conversations that are going on with small people like talking amongst themselves in murmuring after the revelation that's coming on. There is a one key sound that breaks through all of it as you hear the voice of Dagger, a little bit gentle at first, but after a moment, screaming, top of his lungs, shouting as loud as he can. I'm not going to do that because I have neighbors. But clearly a tone of panic as he shouts a single word repeatedly. Dragon! Dragon!
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Hell yeah!
Let's kill it!
Let's fucking go!
Wait, no.
Give me his heart! Go, 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 go!
We're going to take a 10-minute break.
fucking
And we'll
go.
be right back. 10 minutes. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Just as a quick shout out, we do have a Drunken Lore stream tomorrow, so do come back for that. It's just going to be a bit of fun. We're going to go into lore, and if you want to know anything about the Dust and Blood universe that I'm not meant to tell you, tomorrow is the time to find it out. Beyond that, we've got a bunch more games coming up this week. On Friday, we are back with Iskloft, our Viking campaign, and then we got a bunch of stuff for the weekend. We stream just like all the time, so drop us a follow if you haven't already. But 10 minutes, we'll be back. We're going to take a quick break. Feel free to spend this time gambling in the chat, because that's something that happens here. And yeah, be right back.
It's not that kobold, is it?
We are back. Welcome back, everybody. We have not got all of the players back yet. We're waiting on a few, but we will get started. Whilst we're waiting for the players to come back, make sure if you haven't already, you have joined the Discord or join the Discord. The link is in the the thing in the chat now. You can pop it up at any time. If you want to know what's going on, read the sidebar. Some information there. To my players who may be unsure, we do have a what's been going on recently for the Symphony of Storms up there as well. There we go. I just dropped Mel a message, so he should be back any
Melissa
moment.
is late.
It's the last person that we are waiting.
Well, it does say
There
that he's back.
Look at that. Beautiful. Stabs you here. You've hit the back buttons, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Let me change the music up and we'll get back into this. All right. As you're all having this conversation, you just hear that yell ricochet through the ship of "Dragon, dragon!" There's a tone of panic to it. What are you all doing?
Running upstairs, moving fast, crashing through the ship.
Yeah, I don't suppose any of these windows are.
So we can't
Don't-
hear you.
I don't suppose any of these
Motherfucker.
windows are openable.
No.
Already ahead of you. I rushed out through the door, crashed open the door, and then climbing out the window.
The ones in here
Okay.
are, just the ones
Also,
in the
earlier-
front are not.
Yeah. These ones are. I had missed that because I was muted, but I was basically shouting, "I hope it's evil! I hope it's evil!" When I go
Why would
running
you
outside.
hope it's evil?
It's like, please be an
Kill it
enemy.
anyway. Kill it anyway. Please be white. Please be white. Please be white.
You
White
get,
dragon, white dragon, white dragon.
That's
please,
racist!
After those of course, but Sophie Sealer's like mega sort of like, he rushes through the door, so slams his head to the top and sort of just swings around the corner, and then he just sort of seemingly without any sort of holds or anything just attaches to the wall and sprints up the boat.
I need
just
you to
like,
make me a
hop,
dexterity
flips
saving
over.
throw. I apologize for this. The only reason is because Atha bursts out at the same time. There's a very
It's
good
for the
chance.
goddamn
There's
person.
a very good chance she's
So I go like, hi, catch
she
it, and
like
then
tries to push you off as like a bit of a joke, and then remembers you can't fly.
oh no! I'm like,
no.
Shit!
It's nice having you, Captain.
Oh, for
You-
fuck's sake.
You see as your feet, they're like inches from the side of the ship as you're like expect them to take hold, and you're just suddenly like, uh-oh.
What?
And you begin to fall.
How fast does he
like,
fall?
God damn you!
How fast is he falling?
300 feet every 6 seconds.
Fuck! I only move 270 feet.
Well, you would also need to make a strength save, which may not go great for you.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, strength
Arthur,
save.
you better fucking save me or I'm going to haunt you!
Is that good enough?
Well, the strength save would be assuming you can catch him first. Sorry, I mean, if you tried and...
Oh,
take him out
right, I
in the
thought you
air,
meant
yeah.
because of Atha, because I went out the same window.
No. You have wings, so you will get buffeted around a little bit, but you can fly. It's mainly because, Melgat can't fly.
Oh, wait, I don't need to, I can just drop. I don't need to fly after him, I can just drop after him. Can't I?
Well, either way, I think Arthur has me.
Yeah.
Does she?
Yes. Yeah. Atha is a much faster flyer than you, I'm afraid.
She's literal air.
She is literally air, yeah. But she, you don't go very far at all by the time that Atha has just grabbed your foot.
Oh!
And we'll spinning
go.
around so that you have a little bit of dignity, and like
Appreciate it.
and just places you onto the deck of the ship. There you go, Captain.
All right, all is forgiven.
What is there to forgive? What?
This woman. Where's it? Where's it, Dagger? Where's it?
And he just points like straight ahead, and you do see the form. Go ahead and everybody give me a. Well, hang on, give me 2 seconds. Let me just do this. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Who has the goddamn looking glass? I know someone has one.
Why is it roll with disadvantage?
I do not know.
It's actually a 21.
No, it's
21.
actually a 18. Do you have,
rolling
do you
with
have advantage on
disadvantage?
it?
It's not that I have
Against the
advantage, it's that
shield.
I don't have disadvantage, which has rolled me with for some reason.
Yeah, so it'll be a straight one. So we take the one on the left.
Oh, the 3. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's
like,
always
I
rule
ask
left
around,
if
like,
it's-
who has the looking glass? I know someone has one on this fucking boat.
Dude,
Like a spyglass, like a.
I think there's
like a
one in
thing.
the captain's quarters.
I didn't shell out 1,000 gold for one for a person. I'm sorry.
I jump down and quickly get it.
I don't.
And then
I don't
come
need
back
one
out.
of those. I can see real far.
I go grab it. I think that gives
Alright.
me advantage on a check like
It
this.
does. It gives you advantage on perception.
Oh no, that's where I'm getting advantage from. Sorry, it is a 7. Yep. No, my eyes get advantage.
Either way.
All right.
So you have a shield. You have a shield that gives you advantage on perception checks.
Not anymore. It's my eyes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What do
either
we
way,
see, Ty?
I mean, we're all Melkak is still the lowest, which I account to the fact that he spent the time to go and get the spyglass.
Yeah.
He's the last,
yeah.
which means he is the last to realize this anyway. So you all see dragons are, well known about. So you all would see this, and this is not a particularly rare type of dragon, so you can all figure this out at the same time. But you see an adult, drum roll please,
Oh, wait.
copper dragon.
Ah,
Ah,
the good one.
audible sigh from Yumi.
He probably wants like something good, and like probably he's gonna like do all like be all nice and cool
Guys,
about it.
if I scrub my eyes, it looks red. Does that count?
It's orange and metal looking.
Oh, great.
I just
Aren't the metal ones nicer than the?
Yes. Normally.
You did tend to be. Maybe we're lucky and this guy's an asshole.
It's getting too close
You
to the
guys
ship.
really want to get in a fight with a fire-breathing entity aboard a wooden ship.
Doesn't have to be fire. Could be lightning.
Could be worse, exactly.
acid, Could be.
Strictly speaking, copper typically have acid.
See?
Why didn't I
I
take
don't know who said that, but see? It's like, stands out, comes up and goes, technically, actually, copper have acid. It's like, push some glasses.
Yeah. He just has a monocle, so that
A
punch himself in the eye. I got it on.
It's just this monocle. Actually, acid.
You are quickly advancing towards each other as this thing is like veering through the sky towards you.
Just in case, let's slow down a bit so we don't crash into this thing.
Yeah, keep it away from the ship.
Aren't it
Well, I think
maneuver a
it's
hell of a lot
much
better than
fun.
we can?
It's probably much faster than the ship, right? This
I
dragon.
don't want this
Yeah,
to-
Well,
as
it's-
we're observing it though, is it gargantuan in size or is it huge in size?
Huge. It's an adult dragon.
Is it all? Alright.
No. Sorry, I said adult.
Yeah, but like,
huge,
I mean, like, if we wanted to theoretically try and outrun it, I think it's probably gonna be faster than Little Shake, right?
It is 100% faster than the ship. Yeah, the ship actually
Yeah,
isn't
so-
like that fast technically, travel speed, but
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like tell her to sort of slow down, come a bit up to the side, so it doesn't just like fucking jump us on the front or anything like that.
I mean, it is like so. It's heading straight towards you, and dragons are very agile in the air, surprisingly so for their speed. But as you start to get even closer, you can see as the ballista are already starting to load themselves, just vines reaching out.
Just in case, it's fine. It's fine.
Sophie and Jurgen, you are the first to notice this dragon is not alone.
Oh,
You've got to be shitting me.
there's more
What's
dragons
this?
out there.
No, there
How
is
many?
just somebody aboard the dragon.
I mean, like, there's more than just the dragon out there. There's someone riding the dragon. Pretty badass, if you ask me.
Holy shit, a dragon
Sorry.
rider.
Pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Well,
You've
actually, I
seen
just
them
remembered. I just remembered. Actually, last time we met metallic dragons, they actually tried to kill us. So maybe this one will do it too.
You see as it
can only
flies alongside the ship.
In Draconic, Jurgen will just shout out. Very unsophisticated.
I don't think you needed to do that in Draconic.
Yeah, you don't need to do that in Draconic. You know, I don't think
can you
that's quite a word
translate
for.
for me?
Hey.
Oh. God, okay. As you see, it swoops under the wing, just diving down to just arch underneath it. And you see it bursts back up from behind. And the dragon itself, in common, will speak out. May I land on your ship?
Permission granted.
No.
You're a bit too slow for this one, Yumi.
I don't want on the ship.
As it lands just
Too late.
with a distinct thud onto the back of the ship and instantly dismounting from it. You see an individual here.
Wow, you look so normal.
He is, as far as you can tell, human.
He doesn't even,
Well
fancy
armed,
armor.
clearly good
Oh, yeah?
equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, wearing very nice, what appears to be some form of sort of half plate. Has a couple of weapons on him, but most noticeably, there is a saddle on the dragon as well, and there is a large glaive that looks very beautifully made that is still stowed on the dragon at the moment. But he dismounts, just stepping down fluidly, almost in one motion as the dragon lands and steps off as well, and looks to you all. Bows his head a little bit towards you all. Greetings. I'm Commander Dragus.
Rodriguez.
Hey, Commander.
Well, good day. This is the Deadpool. I'm Malgak, captain of this ship. And this is my crew and my companions.
It's not a sight that we see very often, flying ships. Especially not ones without
I
any
can imagine.
colors on them. Can I ask where you've come from?
We're from Saltmarsh. We are on a mission to the Valley of the Mage to find some sort of artifact there. Adventurous, you could call us.
Can't say I'm surprised. You're from Saltmarsh, though. That does surprise me.
Why is that?
We are both technically part of the Kingdom of Keerland, but I was unaware that Saltmarsh had a flying ship, or indeed that Saltmarsh had any sort of warships at all.
Wouldn't call it that much of a warship, but
So there
no.
are several
You guys have-
large ballistas.
Yeah, but is that... Nah, come on.
I mean, gunboat, maybe. Sure.
No, Saltmarsh has gone through quite a lot of changes over the recent months, weeks. Quite a lot of distress, which is why we adventurers were tasked to gather a certain item we've heard about up to the north of the Valley of the Mage to hopefully support our cause in Saltmarsh.
Interesting. What is the situation in Saltmarsh, may I ask?
Dire, bad. I think the world in general is going through quite a lot right now. I'm not sure how things are in looks at map Krylor right now, but further south things are turning to the worse. The Dreadful is full of full of monsters, and there has been in fact a demon incursion just further south of Saltmarsh.
We have reports of demons to the south, yes. Heard of gnolls,
Yes.
they've devastated the lands around Nightfoot and Daywine. all the way down to
was
Haven.
evacuated, and all the areas around Saltmarsh towards Burl evacuated. Seaton also was captured by, what was it, Earth Elementals and Earth
Wow.
Jinn? Down, yeah,
Wow.
down. But not anymore.
To make things sure, quite a lot of things have been happening. Saltmarsh has been going through it. There's a lot more people now, and we have been lots of us have been living in Saltmarsh for a longer time now, and we as able adventurers, trying our best to support Saltmarsh.
You can, those of you with a passive insight of 15 or above can easily tell that this man is coming across very relaxed, but it's almost forced. There is something that he is on edge about. There is a tension there that you're not sure what the source of it is at the moment, but he's being quite careful with certain things. But
You worried about something, Bell?
He nods. Of course. You're talking of demons and catastrophe. Why would I not be worried?
You say you also had gnolls marching on your territory, or at least coming up?
They are to the south. They have not reached Krillor yet, but we are certainly aware. We are in words. We're in talks with the Yeomanry League to ally against them.
Didn't what was Iliander say that there had been attempts of sending messages?
Yeah, we talked. We talked with the Yeomanry as well.
That's where the dragon riders in this country.
It's Keerland, isn't it, right? That's what it's called?
Keerland,
Well,
yeah.
specifically Krylor, but yeah, part of Keerland.
Krylor is on Keerland, yeah.
Since
There
when
is-
were the dragon riders in Keerland?
For hundreds of years, if not more, but only one.
Oh,
You're the only one left?
No, there are other. I am from Wyventor, if you don't know. It is a fortification in the Good Hills. It is the seat of some heavy cavalry of Keerland, usually. There is a small regiment of Wyvern riders, and there is always one commander. Or has historically always been one commander that is allowed the privilege of riding upon a dragon.
and you're said commander?
That is correct.
That's impressive.
Things are on
What's
high
this guy
alert.
name again? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Dragus?
Command. Dragus. Dragus.
Yeah.
I ever thought something you said earlier. Did you say that the dragon said something to us, or was it always him that was like
The dragon was the one that initially asked if they could come aboard, yeah.
Okay.
The dragon voice is much more booming and louder, so it was probably easier to. Yeah.
So I was just checking.
And the dragon doesn't mind getting, partnered up with. I didn't know dragons made deals with humans. I'll stop talking now.
There is a large, toothy grin that appears from the dragon. I am Viamath, and it is an honor to serve. I am part of a long line of dragons that have helped protect Krylor. But that line has disappeared once or twice. That is, the line of duty has disappeared once or twice, and when there has been no dragon ready or strong enough to serve the country. We make a deal. It's a long pact that has gone back hundreds of years at this point.
Always a copper dragon?
Usually. Not all.
Huh. I met a silver dragon once long ago.
Copper and
Well-
brass more usually than anything. From across the mountains occasionally.
Gee.
At this point, the commander turns back to you. How much do you know of the situation in the rest of Keerland?
Basically, almost nothing. Saltmarsh has been pretty cut off. We've only had time for a couple attempts to make contact with anyone not down there in the south. The only real thing we know is that Grad Sul was destroyed. We heard a couple of reports of that, and that's the furthest information.
I travelled the coast between Grad Sul and Saltmarsh. All of them seem in shock, but fine.
But it's about the extent. Anything past the Dreadwood, we don't know about.
I am sorry to be the one to be the bearer of bad news in this instance, but the kingdom of Keerland is no more.
Oh!
Are they all dead now?
King Skotan
hold on.
is dead.
I know of assassination. Okay.
It was not an assassination, rather an invasion.
By who?
We're not entirely sure, but there is a war raging in the capital of Neodra and the surrounding area. Brutal war between demons and undead.
The hell?
No.
Between them?
As if demons isn't enough. Knows that. Now we also got the undead to worry about. Before long.
Well, at least we can say they're not friends with each other.
Or were they teamed? Were they in cahoots together against the kingdom?
I don't think they were working together. All I know is what scouts have reported to me. But my understanding is that the two forces are waging war against each other, and it feels like Neodra was rather caught in the middle of two devastating forces. From my understanding, it seems like the conflict started in the very heart of the city itself. It was not a siege. The fighting started inside and has worked its way out. As far as we are currently aware, there were no human or humanoid survivors. It is the forces of a demon lord by the name of Zugtamoy. Demon lord of decay and spores, death, entropy.
I can see where they would have some trouble with the undead.
The commander of the undead forces. It seems to be a splinter group of an undead force that is moving onwards. We've got rumors that the commander goes by the name Yimu.
Yimu?
Oh! Oh! Wow! Crazy!
There's bugs in the air. Excuse me.
Everyone just turned to look at the
No, don't fucking turn.
No, we're not turning towards the wrong stuff.
Ooh! No one mentions how many bugs are up here you can swallow.
Crazy is that? That is wild.
Curiosity,
wow.
Have they been
That
seen?
is terrible news. Sorry.
How unfortunate.
Jürgen, go ahead. What do you say?
Have they been seen, like their appearance, what they actually look like, or is it just a name?
We only know name.
Oh.
Ooh.
Big shame that, yeah.
Well, I mean, have there been? I assume the rest of Keerland, even though the kingdom is not necessarily a thing anymore, have been trying to at least contain this, I guess, right?
There have been forces from nearby that have been sent to Neodra. The Silent Tower, the Fortress Gorada. We've both put forces to try and stop it going any further. From across the river, the forces of Ulek have set up effectively a barricade on the opposite side of the river to stop anything trying to cross. And the river gives them a natural defense, which seems to be working. Most of the forces are holding out. Linodon has offered up sources as Lake Town and Ralfield.
Wait, no. If the king is dead, is the entire royal family dead? Does that mean that the entire kingdom is basically at dissolvement, only held together by the few barons and lords that are still alive?
Currently,
Well, there's plenty. I don't think it's few.
there was a lot of assassination of the Council of Neildra before the king died. The council would usually be the ones to decide on the succession, decide who would be king next. It is not handed down through family. But because there were so many of the council already dead, there has been no possibility of deciding upon a next king. The few lords that hold enough power to put themselves forward inside of the kingdom, fighting amongst each other, but effectively the kingdom has been split into many city-states.
Oh, so there's no body of power telling people what to do?
Not currently.
Oh, great.
This is the best news I've heard all day.
I can imagine when we return to Saltmarsh, they're gonna be excited about hearing that.
I already am.
I don't think so. That was sarcasm. I apologize. I don't think that's gonna be terrible news. I can assure, like, when
We have
bring them
had
back.
no
that's gonna be-
word from Redshaw, which was one of the powerhouses of Kingdom of
Who's
Keelan. What is
Yeah.
happening in Redshaw?
No
We've been
idea.
trying
Honestly-
to contact them, right?
No clue. Yeah,
Didn't you guys address
we sent people there when we left. To my knowledge, there has been no news. I sort of look at Affant and maybe anyone else who was there 4 days ago, because I was dead. I don't know if anything happened like that.
Do I know anything about Red Shore, or is that like not one of the places I went to?
No, you wouldn't have gone to Redshaw because it is
Right.
miles off the coast.
Yeah,
Yes, Red Shore has been silent as well.
Yeah, we did send the party that way, right? To try and discuss joining forces. But they haven't returned yet, as far as we know.
No, nothing. Sending silent.
Yeah, correct. They haven't returned yet.
All what we know.
Maybe we will get something back, but they haven't returned yet. So
Wasn't
last time we
there
checked.
some kind of wizard flyer or something about that? I don't know if that was
Seton.
Red
That
Shore
was
or
in
Seton.
Seton,
Yeah,
yeah.
Seton. Okay, never mind.
What we do know, though, about the
Down.
demons on our side is that they're also not sitting still. They're expanding that area that they've taken control of, and they're building some kind of flesh ships. We had an engagement with them, but
The Knolls are building flesh ships.
the
the
demons.
demons.
The demons.
Port Torben.
They have
Sorry.
taken hold of Port Torben.
My understanding was that the demons and the Knolls were the same thing. It seems like the Knolls are under some sort of demonic influence, but you're telling me there's
Well, I
more
mean,
demons?
likely too. Yes. No.
Sure, but we
when
have-
we said that, we meant the Gnolls were in the Dreadwood, sort of cutting us off from the north, while the demons are mostly concentrated at Port Torben to our south. So we kind of sandwiched in between the two, which is why we had like very little contact with anyone outside of this.
I'm pretty sure demons fight with each other as much as they fight with us. So
But there's a
They
coalition of
should be,
3 of
but
them
don't.
at the moment
Which
with each other.
one? I apologize. Port Torvin
Oh,
is
go ahead.
collapsed to demons. It is gone.
Yes.
No, it's gone.
Port Torben was by pirates. We were in fact there before that happened, but no, Port Torben is gone now. They're just demons now, as far as we know.
And
They've been spreading out. Again, we sent some people to Monmouth as well. They have not returned either yet.
Very well. I would ask that if you hear back from any of these people, you let me know now that we are familiar. I'm assuming you have somebody that can cast sending.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we have Basirumi and we have Tedros. Oops.
There's a moment he's of just like silence after that.
Oops.
Hello.
Classic.
I can
Hunter.
send the message. Do not fret.
Your name is Master Yumi?
That is it.
It's
That
a
is me.
long story.
Uncanny resemblance in names. That is all.
Yeah.
I'm in fact
Unfortunate naming
not
conventions.
undead.
He's a time wizard. Totally.
If you want to, I ask you to believe us. He has been in Saltmarsh and with us like the entire time. He has never been in Neildra.
Your friend beside you there can tell you I'm not undead. He can sniff.
Yumi, roll me in persuasion. You have advantage from everybody helping you.
Nice.
Roll me in persuasion.
Two net ones.
Big ones.
Oh, it didn't do advantage. Gosh.
Roll now.
14's
a good
okay, but
start.
roll again. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. You could add something to that. You could add something
That's
to
enough.
that.
That's my natural charisma.
With everyone helping, this is as good as it gets.
Yeah,
No,
the
it's-
voice is over the top of mine, and I'm just like,
It's good as this when everyone's at his back.
He nods. There's definitely like a bit of suspicion there. Like it's very
Understandable.
weird. He's like, yeah, I guess like that's it, there's people with the
Unfortunate.
same names, but it is a bit bizarre. But anyway, you're fine.
I'm not undead. I'm not undead.
I
I
believe
hate the
you.
undead.
That-
Oh, good,
Well.
good.
Yeah.
No relation.
But yeah, so things are kind of. It seems like now that we know that, bad. I mean, we assumed already, but it's apparently bad everywhere. So Neildra is gone. Yeah, we have Port Torwin is full of demons. The Dreadwood's full of gnolls, which are also in cahoots with the demons. I'm pretty sure. There, by the way, oh yeah, keep going.
Do you know which demons are in Port Torvin?
Oh yeah,
yeah, Orcus and Yonago.
no, there's also a third one, the horn guy,
Yep.
the horned guy, the beast guy.
Baphomet.
Yeah, Baphomet too. Baphomet, Yunogu, and Orcus.
Oh,
So they are the Knoll guys. then.
And they're all sort of apparently. That's we couldn't really confirm that much, but supposedly, from what we've heard and told from a source, they all got sort of brought together by and led there by
Igwilf.
Igwilf. There we go.
She's
That's her
alive.
name.
Equal
Which
of
apparently was a thing.
Port Torvin.
Yep.
Well, she was there at least at one point. Likely not anymore. Last time we checked, things have sort of, since they spread out over the land, I assume, have been calmed down a little bit, but Igwilf was gone already then again. But she was spotted there at some
were
point.
reporting even the ocean itself was getting corrupted because when they came in engagement distance, they were getting attacked from the ocean and from other things. They nearly lost the whole ship before they got away from there. So it's bad.
Do you have a plan to survive all of this?
Yes!
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Part of the reason why we're out here right now. We're collecting some artifacts to hopefully save Saltmarsh.
I don't suppose you know if the Valley of the Mage is buggered as well.
Oh yeah, any news from up there?
It's too far from us.
Oh, who knows?
I know nothing of the Valley of the Mage, and they are quite secluded from my understanding.
Yeah.
I have
Hopefully
some-
that saves them from most of this.
I have contacts in Gossel Grottosfritz, which might have some idea about the Valley of the Mage, but it would take me time to.
I'm a bit curious though, like, what's the current assessment of the battle that's taking place in the capital? Like, is it,
Who's winning?
yeah, it was winning
Yeah.
the demons or the undead? Or is it a stalemate at this point, at the very least?
My understanding is that it would appear to be that the demons are winning.
Well, that's a bit of a
No,
problem.
they.
It's
What if
both
it goes
ways
the
would
other
be a
way?
problem. That
Yeah.
would also
Yeah,
be a
it's
problem.
terrible. Absolutely terrible.
No, I mean, I would prefer it if they just started grinding each other to dust for a while longer.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know also, you said this undead force is a splinter force, right?
We've heard reports of undead making their way across the southern principality of Ulik.
I mean,
Is
if
that
I recall
one
correctly,
again?
there was from Grad Sul. They probably headed out from there.
It seems
Any
like
idea
recall that
who's
correctly.
actually then leading this undead force? Because the splinter group you say is being led by what I assume is just a general of some kind, but not the actual true leader.
I do not know. Scouts have not gone into Ulik.
Oh, shit.
And it's a whole different country.
Yeah.
What is it actually for country? I don't know your map, so...
Well,
Ulik.
so what did you say?
he's asking what kind of country it is, because Jürgen has no concept
Well-
for what you would call Ulag, like what's in there.
It's a principality, which is next to the county of Uleg, which is next to the duchy of Uleg. There's like
Alright.
3 of them.
So it's just it's another human kingdom as well.
I think so.
All right.
There's a lot of dwarves in the Principality of Ulek as well, but predominantly human.
And do you need anything from us? What are you doing out here?
I saw a well-armed,
Yeah.
huge flying ship above our territory. I thought it was wise to check.
I honestly was expecting someone would at some point check at us. I'm happy you didn't like immediately shoot or something like that. You know, like I'm very glad
I
of
thought
that.
you were saying you were hoping they would shoot us.
Sophie, for fuck's
When
sake!
it was a bad dragon, not a good one.
All right, no unnecessary information.
I think
Anyways.
Anyway, I'm also glad that you bear no threat to
No.
Quill. You will be monitored, of course, crossing. If you're
That's
heading
fine.
to the Valley of the Mage, you'll be heading quite some way over our territory. It is not a problem.
Where did your cousin wanted to go again, Eva? Where did he want to go again? What was this little place called?
Somewhere.
the mines of Dumatine? Dumatine?
Is that in Krylar somewhere?
Mathoin. No, that is...
Dumatine, sorry.
That is beyond. Yeah, that's beyond.
Oh, I actually found them on the map. Oh, look at that. That is, yeah, just.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, that's sort of on the way.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there
It's
is there anything else we should be aware of, though? Like, basically, I'm wondering if there's another surprise waiting up for us somewhere. And wait, that's actually a good one. Did you guys also experience that no magic thing?
yeah, the big
moment?
magic zone that kind of shut everything off.
We did. You experienced it as well?
Yeah, we almost crashed.
Mm-hmm.
And where was that?
Over the Dreadwood, I think you guys told me, right? Is
Yeah,
it?
that
It
is
seems
the-
like then it's moving, likely.
Hopefully. All the range was just incredibly wide.
Oh.
Either way, not good. I thank you for your information. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me and I can return. I will return to your ship before you exit over from our territory, just to depart you and make sure that we have any information that we need. Swapped again, I will head to Grottospitz to see if I can find information for you for the Valley of the Mage.
Well, that would be
Until then-
actually very good. Thank you.
Do you have any suggestions on what we should fly for colors then to signal that we're not allied with demons or undead for that matter?
Well, I mean,
You
I'm sure if
should
there's
be
like anything we could really do for that, but it's kind of assumed. But
if
Maybe
you are
not.
able to, a large orange circle on the bottom of your ship with a
oh,
black arrow chevron on it would be your best bet.
What symbol does this represent?
That is the colors of Krill.
okay. Well, will that maybe cause issues when we leave your territory? Don't you think that will maybe people go like, "Oh, what's that? Why is Krivelar having a warship over our skies? Wouldn't that we just end up in the same situation?"
We have fairly good standing with the duchy beyond here that sits between here and the Valley of the Mage, but
Oh,
if you are able to remove it, you are right that that's probably best to do.
Don't we also maybe have like a flag of Saltmarsh that we could also fly?
There's so
What
I
is
don't
it?
think we really have much of. We don't have a
What would that
flag.
be? A flag
Yeah, we
with
don't-
Yumi's face on it.
No, I think we have a sort of, if I remember correctly, I've seen like a symbol previously, as some sort of like a ship, but it's not really a flag. It's just kind of what I think like some of the manners have on it.
They do have a coat of arms. We
Yeah, like
do.
a insignia, but
Yeah, we
not
got.
much
We
to
got.
be a flag.
It looks like this, and I'll draw it like a and
If you are feeling artistic, the rampant line on red is, of course, Kierland.
Yes, that could probably work best. We'll think of something. We will think it through.
Just so we're aware before, we maybe take a misstep somewhere. Which are the lords currently that are the most powerful that you said are fighting amongst each other for who gets to rule Kiroland? Just in case we accidentally wound up in that situation.
If you're heading from here to the Valley of the Mage, firstly I would recommend you steer to the west of Rushmore. But you will not go over any other territory of Kierland of people disputing. This is the furthest point west, and you are heading northwest.
We're going a bit further west anyways, because the mines of, looking at the map right here, the mines of Demethaden, where your cousin is going, are actually west of Rushmore. Rushmore's, yes, Dumathoin. So we're gonna have to lead left of Rushmore's anyways. We have to go into the Stark Mounds, just below the Grand Duchy of Jeff.
Then you should be okay. I believe there is some raiding giants a little bit somewhere in that region, but no more than usual. Beyond that, if you wish for a report of which lords are vying for power of Kierland, I will happily bring you one, but it will have to be when I leave. The situation is updating constantly either way, so it would be hard to give you anything that is fully up to date.
Well, I mean, anything is better than nothing, because we didn't know shit before this. And I think people over at Saltmarsh would be very appreciative of having that information as well. So if you can, we would very much appreciate it.
I do know that a couple of the smaller states, like the county of Marlbridge and Mill Creek, have mostly given up on Kierland and have instead allied themselves with the Grand March.
The Grand March?
The lands to the north of the Kierland.
Ah. Secessionists in that regard. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting, at the very least.
Safe travels to you. I will send somebody to you with supplies. We have plenty of food.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Appreciate it. Maybe
Use some apples. Someone
actually.
ate some.
No, I think we'll personally find the supplies, but could we ask that maybe on our way back, when we come hopefully back through this place, that we could take some fill our holes with supplies for Saltmarsh, because there are a lot of people that need food there.
I will have to speak to some leadership, but I'm sure that's doable.
Do you have any?
I think that would be very appreciated. Oh, I guess metals too, yes, for our project.
Building materials is what they mainly need.
Metal will be harder, but we do have a lot of minerals in this area, as I'm sure you're aware. But we would need something to trade.
Hills.
I'm happy to offer you food to fill yourselves as a courtesy, but for metal I would need something else.
Well, maybe find something in the Valley of the Mage. We'll see. But if not, food supplies will do.
I'll return to you soon, like I said, and depart you from our lands anyway, so have a think about it. Maybe we can discuss this further when I return. Either way.
Can you do a battle roll when you fly away? I would really like to see a battle roll from a dragon.
He likes to fire math. Just same toothy grin you saw before. And he will step forward at this point to shake all of your hands.
I come
So
down.
I guess like
and as this, you see as he steps back, it has been a pleasure to meet you all. I'm ashamed that it couldn't have happened under better circumstances.
The Symphony of Storms is used to that kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
You see the Firemath has already dropped off the side of the ship at this point.
Oh
He's
my
gonna be
god,
so
he's
cool.
gonna
He's
do
about
that
to be
cool
so cool.
thing.
He's about to be
Gonna
so
do the
cool.
thing.
He's gonna do the thing.
I can
gonna
fly in
just-
it.
Oh,
yeah.
you're on side 2? What a Chad. What a Chad.
Just walks away and
Other side
falls
too.
off the side as Firemath swoops.
What a.
I
I
what
feel
a
like that would
fucking
really
Chad.
hurt your knees.
No,
Yeah,
I think
they
I think they balance it out, you know.
And just grabs, and you see us just spin up into the air and fly off in front of you, quickly outpacing the ship, as you were saying.
Alright. I'll pat the railing. Alright, Willow Shade, let's get moving again.
You
Apparently
feel as
people
there's
in-
the ship continues.
People in like books and stuff, they write that like someone catches you when you've fallen, but if you like, even if someone catches you, if you've fallen real far, it's just gonna hurt them as well. It doesn't really help you.
No, that's not what they're doing. They're not gonna like be a static thing in the air. They're like moving with the falling person to like catch them gently.
It is absolutely stupid. To
Like they're not
jump
landing on
from
a
the-
fucking plate or something.
It's dumb to jump from the first floor down onto your horse. It hurts you and it hurts your horse. It's a really stupid idea.
Yeah, that's
Whoever-
stupid. Don't do that.
Don't
But
do that. Just fucking this. He can fly in to be at the
Yeah.
same speed as him, and
That's
then
hot.
pick him up.
see,
Okay, I got it now.
like how gently Atha caught me. You know, like when she kicked me off the boat just
Did I
earlier.
ever kick you off the boat?
Yeah, she kicked me off the boat.
I was an accident. So.
You know, it's occurring to me I don't really know much about flying.
Well, you know, you're gonna learn the hard way.
Didn't you say
Yeah.
you like fell and broke your legs? You do seem like a bad flyer.
No, I said explicitly that I didn't do that. That never happened.
What?
What a bad
I wasn't really
flyer.
listening. But you did fall from somewhere, right? Or off out a chair?
I say fell because that's sort of what people say. They say you fell from heaven, but realistically, it's like getting stuffed in a bag and tossed through a portal.
Somebody stuffed you in a bag?
It's like it's a weird pouch of magic.
Right.
It feels like you're stuck in a bag.
I was stuck in a
Tell
bag.
me more. As she fades.
So, Yumi, what do you think? Apparently, one of your clones has been messing up real bad.
Hold on, I'm thinking
Sorry.
real hard.
Sorry.
You know, ex clones. Not really
I'm thinking
clones
real
anymore.
hard. I did send you a quick message to
Oh, yeah.
1 second. I'm thinking real hard. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll also
Yeah?
go
Okay.
squat next to him. I'll wait for him to think.
Yeah. Seems like Emu's doing well for himself. He always did like originality.
Oh, you know him personally?
Yeah, a little. I know a few of us were like cloned together, you know. So it's like
Really? That's all.
he's quite adventurous. I have
That's
a little
crazy.
word with that one in a minute.
Sabiva.
Oh, hello.
we still have to take care of Jurgen.
That was ominous. What do you mean?
It was incredibly ominous. What do you mean with that? Could you be a little bit more precise?
You Savvy, you know what I mean. Sorry, Yumi, you know what I mean.
I don't.
Assuming-
Elaborate.
What are you guys
Dean, and I see
What
my
line of pocket I
reaction.
signed up for?
Do we have enough wine to throw the party here? Enough drinks.
Oh yeah. We gotta.
You guys haven't
gotta-
thrown this guy a party?
We gotta take care of Jurgen.
We gotta take care of Jurgen.
Somebody say wine.
Yeah, Jurgen,
No.
alright, we're gonna take care of this guy.
It's like no. We haven't thrown a party because we were too busy putting out fires. They're starting rumors. They were coming for his head. They were trying to put his head on a spike. They hated him, so we
You
didn't
said
want to
wine,
celebrate him
right?
coming back. I thought you left already.
We're gonna take
No,
care
I
of
just went invisible.
Yeah, we're taking care of you.
We're gonna take care of you.
Yeah, beat the shit out of Jurgen.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of him.
Wait, no.
We're taking care of him. What are
We're
you?
throwing him a party, a welcome back
Home
party.
party.
Welcome back
Jurgen
from
has
where?
a very, very loud sneeze all of a sudden.
Yeah, a welcome back party. We didn't get the chance. Now we do. He's
Where's he
here.
been?
What do you mean, where's he been? It took us so long to get him.
He was on ice for like fucking forever.
He was stuck in the
I
ice ball.
remember. No, I do remember. Yeah.
You
I
know,
was
the
there.
whole thing we did. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
You
were
died
there.
there. You died there. How could you forget?
I died there.
Come on.
These things happen, you know.
Yeah, we gotta throw him a party.
All right.
Well, I would have loved to at least. A little bit less exciting if we don't have like a bathhouse or anything.
Do you want me to go get some grass?
Don't make me laugh so loud. He's gonna get suspicious. Don't do this. I have to control myself so badly. Don't do this. All right. No. You guys said you have some wine.
It was on that day that Jurgen
Yeah, fine.
fucking throttled
The best
for
alcohol.
giving him grass on the
You can't throttle air. That's not possible.
I'll find a way.
It's gonna be like she's gonna act like, oh no, I'm gonna die, and then fade away.
It's just invisible.
It's like, oh, did I do it? No, she's just literally just gonna like turn into air and go away.
Alright, can you guys give me just
Anyways.
one little moment?
Wait, when are we gonna do
Are
it?
you
I mean,
a
we're
time
gonna fly.
wizard?
We're gonna do
Are you
it.
just make
Yeah,
a
We're gonna
moment?
do like right.
Yeah, do it now. Yeah, do it now. I just gotta do something real quick.
Wait, we're doing the party right now.
Yeah,
right.
do it now, tonight. Yeah, right now.
Well, what? Not tonight.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Why not? I mean, I have been alive for
You
the
haven't
last.
said anything
Yeah,
yet?
it's a welcome back party and welcome back alive at the Malgag party.
Oh wow, that's actually really
Welcome
nice.
back,
Triple
everybody.
bash. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
a
this is
bash.
my party
the group.
too?
Yeah, the group is back
It's
together.
like a triple,
Welcome
a
back,
triple
everybody.
bash.
Can we make it a surprise party? I love surprises.
Yeah, just act like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
That sounds
yeah.
awesome. Do we have like actual stuff for this though? You said we just have wine. So like.
For
that it?
what?
Yeah, exactly. For the
Good one,
Malgag and
good
Jurgen
one.
party. Totally not Athens as well.
She just winks at you, and then we'll just like lean back a little bit and float off.
Wait, she's gonna throw this party as well. She needs to actually be here for this. Like, we need to figure out. Like, she's part of the preparations.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh god damn it!
I feel
All
like
right,
she's gonna tell him.
he might tease something. I don't know. She might. Who knows? So okay, hold on. What are you doing now? I'm confused. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I just gotta talk to somebody.
All right.
Real quick. Just real quick. I won't take long. Turn my back, take a few steps, as if they can't hear me.
You guys know how much time I spent today writing lore in anticipation for Yumi finishing his scroll. Just pretty.
Well, I thought too that we're
It's
gonna get
fine.
at least to the evening. I was excited for that too, but then you made it a dragon, and we
I'm
kept
so
talking
sorry.
lore discussion.
Yeah.
You know,
Like the lighthouse literally grew wings and landed on our ship.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
landed
that-
on shit.
I'm sorry, I've got to draw the line. That is not a lighthouse. You don't have to go anywhere. That was you flew a warship over somebody's territory, and they just wanted to make
We
sure.
were the lighthouse. We were the lighthouse for these people.
Exactly.
They're like, what is that?
We literally flew over their territory. They looked up, and then we just loudly sounded the foghorn just to make sure everyone knew we were up here.
I wish we had a fork on. Anyways,
Yeah,
go ahead.
the Wyvern Tor, which is actually it's generally on the map. It's just a very cool place. So it's nice.
So, where exactly? Actually, real quick, how close are we to Ventura? Are we like, where are we, over Woodsbridge or something?
No, you're not actually that close. You're still where's Woodsbridge? No, you're further back than that because you technically their territory is quite large.
South of Krylo? Like the city of Krylo?
You're probably just slightly
Probably.
north of the city of Krylo at the moment.
Oh, we already passed Krylo. That's a bit of a shame. I would have loved to know what the
No.
place is like.
Not straight over it, but sort of to the side. Yeah, you would pass to the west of it. To the east of it.
Okay. Well, anyways, Yumi, what's he doing?
Yeah, I'm casting a. Let me just double check. Yeah, a 7th level sending.
7th level?
Up the words.
Needs the words.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I
Right,
need the
hang on,
words.
Get ready to count.
Well, do a roll first. Okay, no search.
Yeah.
Is there a way
Okay.
I can just make you search?
If you want, you can do whatever you want. It's your game. I'll roll again. Fuck it.
No, I mean that was genuinely a thing of also like, is there a reason you have to roll again? Which I don't think that I have any reason to make you roll again.
No, I don't have susceptibility.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's trying to contact his own clone, so double the pain.
Is it contact his own
Unfortunately,
clone?
they are split enough at this point.
Okay.
No, you're fine. It doesn't surge, I guess. You do have a free inspiration that is going to be wasted in 7 minutes.
Oh, that's true. Go ahead. Shall I roll again? Fuck it. Nah.
Well, it's the fates, so I can't argue
Yeah.
with them.
No, I hate that. I'll just choose the fate. Fuck the fates. I pick my own destiny.
You would get
Pull the
it.
fates card.
Gosh.
Sorry, please carry on. It does not
Yeah.
surge. What
Okay.
are you doing?
Hey, Yimu, what the heck are you doing? You're like leading an undead army. Are you stupid? And you're losing? You're making us look bad, you idiot. How did that even happen? What the fuck are you doing? That's it.
You didn't need a 7th level setting for that one.
Yeah, but I need it for him
For the
to reply.
emphasis- the
I need it to come back
emphasis.
to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need his reply to be a big explanation of what the.
It's like one
He's
word.
gonna just send you back. Fuck you.
Yeah. Hold on, let me take a drink. I can keep going. I'll take a pause.
Okay. The pause is one word.
The pause is one word.
Are you replying to this question or am I stabbing? 'Cause
No,
did
you can-
play
you can-
Nemo
you can-
for a- Okay.
You can reply to it. I'm just thinking of what else to say because there's a 7th level. I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, say a little bit more, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'll say a bit more.
By the way,
By the way, you're a loser. You're leading an
Poetry.
undead army. I'm becoming a dragon. You suck. How did that happen? Just wait till Yusuf finds out about this. You suck. Hey, don't come south. Go north. That's it.
You don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting it.
hey, fuck you, man. Look, my plan was never to win the fight at Neultra. I have done exactly what I need, and now I can march my army elsewhere. Maybe to your precious salt marsh. I will see you very soon, Yumi. My undead force is only just starting. And as for dragons, well, mine's better than yours.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll cast that again. 3rd level this time. Third level.
If you
this
remember, Yimu does have an undead
Yeah.
dragon.
time. He has an undead
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, but it smells and it's
Yeah.
shitty, so like,
It's smelly.
who cares?
You know,
Yeah,
when we were talking about a Yumi clone, I didn't know it was one that we knew.
Well, I didn't know we knew them either. That's
Oh, okay.
on Yumi. That's
Cool.
the first time that Yumi has like really like openly
I just
contacted
assume that
another
you guys
clone, like-
know stuff at this point.
No, this one is actually new.
Jack,
Yeah,
have you ever heard of
that's-
the Yinwus?
The what?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yumi, what are you sending?
No, fuck you! Don't come anywhere near Saltmarsh. I kick your ass and your stupid army and your stupid dragon. My dragon runs a whole kingdom. Stupid. I am a dragon.
No, fuck you! Look, my dragon's so good. It's basically 2 dragons in one because I took some bits from another dragon, I put it in the first dragon, and it's gonna come and burn Saltmarsh down. Yeah, just like we killed all those people.
Oh yeah, we
You calling the Sultan your dragon?
You're always very smart. No, I was just lying. It's not actually true. He's just telling me his dragon's gonna come kill Saltmarsh.
Why are you picking another fight now?
I'm not. I'm just
Yes.
making. What's he
He
doing?
wasn't even going to come to Saltmarsh.
He's not. He's going north.
Is he?
I don't know.
Okay, see, like, you know.
Wasn't even supposed to win the war. He just did what he wanted to do. So he can march his army
listen.
somewhere else.
Listen, I know we're very busy, but just spitballing this here, okay? We're right now in Krylo. You know? Keolan, Neil Druss, right over there.
Yeah, let's go kill him.
Like, I was just like, maybe we should intercept him, kick his ass, and then we go further north.
Yeah,
I
take his dragon.
think we've got very urgent, important things to do.
It's on the way, basically.
How long is it going to take to do it, though? Because I
like
walk
a couple
past the
hours.
shops
He's not
on the
that
way
strong.
to work, and there's like
I
15
can't
minutes
believe
late.
this loser has any hands to talk about, you know?
Yeah,
like,
he's
he's
not that
losing
strong.
already. We're just gonna get to put
Yeah.
him out of his misery.
Yeah, but
Oh,
surely
yeah.
then the
All I'm
demons will
saying
win
is, I'm
even
just-
harder, though.
I'm just throwing it. It was just spitballing. It was just an idea. I just looked at the map and I have it right here in front of me. And like, you know, we can just do like kind of like a little bit of this one. We kick. What's this fucking goober's name?
Emu.
You me?
Yimu, yeah. You know, we're
Emo.
gonna kick Yimu's. We're gonna kick Yimu's ass. Gonna kill his stupid ass looking dragon.
Yeah.
And we're
Like,
just gonna
merge
continue
other
on like it was
dragons into that
nothing
one.
because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
let's
would-
just say we're not going there yet. I'm just saying, you know, that might be an option for us.
Well, if you decide to divert us there, I want you to tell Therdros, and I want to be there.
Yeah, how is Fredros doing actually? She seems very,
Very
quiet
quiet.
today.
Yeah, more quiet than normal.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what the level of
Last
urgency
I
we're on
heard-
actually.
Last I heard, one of her, she said that one of her god's
Oh.
main servants, or maybe like
Oh yeah. I was like, hey,
Oh.
a
Oh, that's actually
demigod,
really bad. Like the boss came down shouting at her.
came down and said
Oh.
your project is late,
Oh,
basically.
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, maybe we can't
That
say
is a
before.
bit stressful. I guess I can.
I'm pretty
Okay, I
sure
wasn't
she's
aware of that.
stress
I
eating
wasn't aware.
downstairs right now.
Oh, she's like crying in the room next to the
But, yeah.
patient.
listen, we don't have to worry about Yimu. I'm better.
Tedros is sitting there, stress eating an entire barrel full of apples.
Or maybe she's
Crying, but her trunk grabs one and puts it in her mouth.
There's
stress gold counting. Is that something she does?
It's not like Yimu can like just teleport his entire army straight to Saltmarsh. I don't think he can do that, right? There's a
He can
bunch
teleport
of
a dragon
team
there.
Did he? I don't know.
Okay, I say, listen. Technically, he is just like me. I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty
No,
cool.
he's nothing like you, man. He's nothing.
No,
Don't
he's,
say that.
he's
Don't
not
say
even
that.
on my
He's
level, but
he's
he
nothing
could
like
be.
you,
He's
dude.
pretty close behind me.
No. I don't
Listen.
believe it. I don't believe
Didn't you say it's an undead army? Where's your army?
Why do I need an
it.
army?
Right here.
He's right here.
Yes,
He's right there. Plus, I have a
You
minotaur down
receiving a
below.
message.
Oh shit.
Oh, there we
Ding
go.
ding 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 ding.
I'm at
Also
Saltmarsh, where you
another
at?
thing.
I don't know.
Also, while we're at it, and this is a totally random question, don't look into it too much. Do you have boats in Saltmarsh?
You know, he's asking if I have boats. What'd I tell him?
Hell no,
Thank you.
they all got destroyed by
Yes.
demons. No, say fucking no. Say no.
Tell him no.
Yes, just say no, they got all
Say
destroyed.
yes, it's fine.
Why would yes? So he comes down to you can get the boats and go wherever he
What
fucking
difference
wants.
does it make?
Just say no. Oh, also you
Well,
explode,
I think he's suffered from a fucking. Whatever he cast sending and he's got a what's it called?
Forward observers noted that on
You
this
see, like,
day
in
during the
in the
battle,
distance.
forward observers noted that on this day during the battle between the undead and the demons, there was a sudden bright flash of light.
No, it's on the media.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, he's gonna call back and his voice is gonna be even higher pitched.
Okay.
Definitely not. It's like,
Just say no. Just say no.
No, we don't have any boats, you idiot. We have
heard
a
a whole
whole load of
conversation.
clerics that like the gods and stuff, so stay away with your stupid undead. That'll scare him, right, guys?
Nice one.
Yeah.
Unless he can see us on this boat that we're flying.
Can you hear
over
your
the-
conversation?
No.
No. No, right?
No, I confirmed send the message now.
Well, I mean, now he knows, so I guess he would have to cast it back again. I don't know what we were waiting for. Anyways, so yeah, no, I wasn't aware that Thread was apparently got fucking called by a boss. And
Listen,
like,
no,
or like
yeah,
up over them, and then that got.
Yeah.
So I guess
A lot
we
of
can
trouble.
skip Yimu. This what what I wanted to say is basically that even if he was, even if who knows if he is or isn't, maybe it's just hot air, right? But if he does come down to Saltmarsh, that is a long fucking way. He doesn't have a flying boat. There's a lot of things on the way there, like the entire fucking Dreadwood.
Yeah.
You know,
He
unless
wants
he
the boat
can.
to put his undead on, and he's not getting them because we don't have any.
Wait, say that again.
He wants the boats to put his undead on the boats because undead can't really
I'm
swim.
sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think that's exactly what he asked. That checks out. So yeah, no, like even if he was going down south, fuck this guy, you know.
Yeah,
he can kick his
listen.
eye on the way back.
If we go to the Valley of the Mage, and
Okay.
if
Oh.
dear, is he okay? He doesn't drop. Oh, the roll.
So
If we go to the Valley of the Mage and Yuswin's home, I'd just be like, hey, sort him out and just dispel him, easy.
As the world begins to break,
oh, what the fuck?
No,
the sky begins to darken once more. We're going to end the session.
fucking Paylor.
I think the four of us, right in, like next to Ava, get a plus 10 to our rolls.
Oh shit.
Either way, I guess whatever this is, end session. Wow. Well,
Bomb.
is there any sort of more visual that you can give us?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Are you gonna?
All right. Thank you. Sophie, you
Red
can start on a
House
wish,
is
please.
gonna be pissed.
And I will
Sorry,
100% do that at the start of the next session.
What do you want to start?
Sophie, start on a wish.
Star and a wish. Star is gonna go to Melgak because I find his character interesting. And I haven't met this guy before. And I think he's cool.
It's gonna be more of him.
And wish, I'm just gonna fucking, load up one of the classics. I hope we survive whatever the fuck Ty's gonna throw at us right now. There's been a whole lot of this sky tearing bullshit recently, and I'm not here for it.
You are here for it.
The sky falls.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Apple
Yumi,
crumble!
Yumi, start on a wish.
Star. My star goes to. I got it. Fuck, I've gone blank. Ava, for when asking questions to Melgag, it felt like an interrogation to me. I thought that was Melgag's. Any more questions? And another one. Just it was very good. It was very good.
There's so many notes to like 2 pages
Yeah.
of fucking notes.
Yeah. And my wish, ooh. I have a lot of wishes.
Mood.
Let's fight a fucking Yimu. Kick his ass.
Actually, sounds like a good time.
Right?
So you
Right.
come down from the ship with the steel chair right on
Yep.
his stupid-looking head.
Yeah, you don't
it's
have to
like-
worry about like imagining like Yumi get all your frustration out. Like, I wish this was Yumi. Come here, you little bitch.
There's just one issue with this plan. If you go that way to engage with Yimu, you are inevitably going to have to fight Zugtamoy.
Yeah, but no, like, I mean, like, I guess. I was thinking when he's like leaving because he's getting his ass kicked, you know. Like he said he was leaving, so like I thought it would be intercepted.
Yeah, it was all part of his plan. He didn't really need to win. He just needed to.
Lure
The
you
correct
into
answer
forward,
is
forward.
that sounds like 2 level ups.
Ooh, let's go right now.
One for Yimu, one for Zugtamoy. Is that what
Yo,
we're doing?
for the Demon Lord and one for Yimu.
Oh, he was not even worth one.
Wow.
Huh?
All right.
Wow.
Don't
Eva,
compare
you
yourself
start
to
on a
him.
wish.
You're so much better than that guy.
I know.
Eva, start on a wish, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give my star to Yumi for the great sendings So good.
Very nice. Very nice. And your wish?
I kind of want to get to the Valley of the Mage.
Yeah, I feel like we're far away from that.
I know. That's why it's a wish.
True.
Melgak, start a wish.
Oh man, great session today. Great session today. I am happy to be Melgak again. Feel a bit bad having shoved Numad aside like this, but like, you know, just be like that. Just be like that. I think my star. I'll give it to. I think. Jesus, it's always so difficult. I think I'll give it to. I'll give it to Sophie. You know, spread the love a little bit. I'll give it to Sophie. I think she did a lot of good role playing as well. Said some interesting things, and there was some good RP today. I think we all did honestly great. And I think it was a great session today. Really enjoyed that. Enjoyed being Melgak again. I already but it's always such a thing that immediately after the conversation, sort of the interrogation in air quotes was over, I was like, man, I wanted to say a couple more things, but now it's like awkward if I bring him up now, you know? It's like, you know, but like, so maybe at some other point, again, he's gonna be around. But yeah, my wish, I think, is, I don't know. My wish is that this break the world again. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I wish that this break the world is actually Yimo fucking jumping us right now. I hope he sort of comes in, teleports in, and we fucking just fucking lariat this little stupid blue head, like just like. Ah!
Well, I think it wouldn't even be a fight. He'd just show up to boast about his dragon. About, look, I made this. This is from a red dragon. Look at it.
This,
Here.
you see
Where
this
the-
thing?
Where's yours at, you loser? Just leave.
Don't read too much into it. Do you have both?
His name is still here. We might be able to send him a picture.
Or it's a
Pretty
bone
sure
boat.
that Yumi at that point goes like, yeah, well, where's your Minotaur?
Yeah, but can you do this? With pops on wings, has horns. Can you do this? Can you do this?
I don't have a minotaur. I've got 3 locks of dance.
I'll tell you what, not having sending
They know
with a
sending.
fucking sending with a picture would be the fucking best because you could just straight up.
Just send him a selfie with a middle finger.
Selfie.
Fuck you.
Ty, 9th level sending allows you to also send an image along with each image.
Apparently, a picture is worth 1,000
It's like a
words, so
fax
you
machine.
really need to upcast that, wouldn't you? Yeah. What level do you need for 1,000 words? All right. Beautiful, thank you. Jürgen, star and a wish.
Oh, so many good moments. Like, you know, Yumi going into such an intellectually savant-like battle with this evil twin, but also fucking Eva coming up there and being like, we need to take care of Jürgen.
I'm gonna fucking take care of him,
He's
right?
gonna take care of it, yeah.
You can take care of him.
I love both of those bones, so both of them get a star. I don't care if I only have one, they both get one. As for Wish, I wish to still get our boons. I really am curious what we'll get. I'm still very
Forgot
curious
about
to see what that will be, and I really want to know.
Yeah, of course. You two haven't got them yet. I can actually tell you after.
Yes, please. I want.
Yeah, that's meant to come up, but we're taking our time.
Yeah, I know.
Do I get faster reading?
But you and Eva actually have similar. Anyway,
Makes sense.
you also are. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, you are the only two that are left, and I do have them. Well, actually, that's not true. No, I need one for Melgak because
Oh.
came back. Anyway, awesome. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you very much for playing. Does anybody have any final closing remarks? Are we all happy?
Very
Let's
happy.
go.
I wish the session was longer.
Oh,
Same.
damn.
I wish tomorrow was Tuesday again.
Wish tomorrow
Can we
was Tuesday.
just delete Wednesday and have Tuesday, and then Thursday?
Double Tuesday.
Yeah, double Tuesdays. Just no Wednesday.
Yeah, no.
I mean, in theory,
Just rename it.
I've got Wednesdays open for a couple of weeks. No, I don't. I just have two of them. A couple of weeks. That's what I said. Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna go raid. Thank you everyone for being here. It's been lovely. I hope you've had fun as well. I've had a blast. And it's been great. We're going to be live again tomorrow. We've got a special event stream on in the shape of our Drunken Lore stream, which I'm honestly dreading, which is great. That's how you know it's going to be a good stream. And then we have a bunch of more stuff starting. We have DJ here is continuing to run his new campaign on a Sunday, which is really cool. I need to go and watch the second VOD, but because I cannot make it. It starts at 5 a.m. for me, which is nuts. Anyway, yeah, but it's very, very cool. But we also have a Lancer campaign starting, which I'm very excited for. We've got what else have we got? Oh my God, we've got so much stuff. Operation Baitor, still a couple of weeks off, but it's looking damn amazing, and we got a bunch of other projects coming up. But yeah, it's going to be so good. Guys, thank you very much for being here. I could keep waffling and really not saying much for a very long time, but instead, let's go raid. And yeah, smash this out of the park. We're going to go raid the lovely people at Tales of Initiative. We haven't raided them for a while, and they haven't raided us for a while, but they're lovely people. So please do come say hello and send them some love. And I will see you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Come back. We're going to have a bunch of cool stuff happening. So until then, have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye.
It's the best raid. It's